The scene opens with a family celebrating a birthday. Happy 18th birthday. Big brother, so, what did you wish for? Come on. Tell us. Share it with everyone if you say it out loud. It won't come true. You know? After saying that, the younger sister lunged forward and hugged her brother tightly. Stop teasing us, tell me Fi. Sweetie. Stop pestering your brother. That's right. He is an 18-year-old man now. Should he not be allowed to have a few of his own little secrets? A young man, hearing his father say that, he immediately started choking. If you really want to, no. Then I'll tell you. I just hope our family can stay like this forever. Happy and together. Before he could even finish his sentence, mist, from behind, began to engulf them. The three of them vanished instantly. The young man was struck with absolute terror. The entire house was now drowning in a sea of flames. His parents and Van Phi were falling into the abyss below. At that moment, the boy was scared out of his wits. He looked up, and a massive monster appeared, baring its fangs at him. AAA. Right in the middle of class. He suddenly bolted upright and started screaming at the top of his lungs. The teacher, who was in the middle of a lecture, turned furious at the disruption. Diep Hao. Is my history class really that boring that it makes you fall asleep, or do you already know everything since we were covering Earth-SOL era? Why don't you come up here and explain to everyone exactly what that era was? I'm so sorry. Sir? I was up late studying last night and wasn't careful. Sorry. Drifted off. Fine. I don't need to hear another word. Go. Stand at the back of the class to wake yourself up. Yes. Sir? That was close. I almost forgot this kid is a top-tier student. If I wasn't careful, he would have made me look like an idiot. Good thing I am smart enough. Now, class. Take notes carefully. This is a mandatory part of the exam. The so-called Earth-OL era began in the year 2036. The sky suddenly fell into chaos, turning the entire planet into a game filled with danger and opportunity. Later generations called it the Earth-OL era, which is the era we are living in now. Besides the monsters that can appear at any moment, humans also have levels they can increase, evolving into various classes and unique skills. After the initial period of evolution, the monsters were finally suppressed by the 5 great alliances, who then established a new world order. Our protagonist's name is Diep Hao, and he is currently at level 3. That's right. In this era of constant danger, everyone is willing to risk their lives to raise their level. But as for him, after class, Diep Hao. Stop right there. Punk. What do you guys want? This bully's name is Lafong, and he's currently at level 5. Stop playing dumb. You brat. It's time to pay this month's protection money. Hehe Lafong. 2 years ago, when the upperclassmen were bullying you and demanding money, I was the one who protected you. And now you were here to collect from me, without a word. This guy immediately swung his fist, punching Diep Hao right in the gut. I must have been blind back then, thinking I'd met some genius. You were a level 3 warrior the moment you stepped into this school. But after 2 years, I've gone from level 1 to level 5. And you are still stuck at level 3, you are just trash, a total failure. Saying that, he shoved Diep Hao's head down toward the pavement. You are nothing but a loser, a failure who can even level up. Haha, stop right there. What do you think you're doing to my brother Van Phi? Suddenly flew in from nowhere and kicked him straight in the face. Damn it. It's Diep Van Phi. Even though she is only 16. She is already a level 7 warrior. I heard she even took down a level 10 monster all by herself. Get lost. Now, Diep Van Phi. Level 7. Boss. Let's get out of here. We can team S with Diep Van Phi. Diep Hao. You are lucky you have a woman to hide behind. You pathetic loser. Don't tell let me catch you alone next time. Don't tell listen to them. Brother. They just talking nonsense. Even if you're only at level 3 right now, I know you will definitely become the greatest warrior of all. Hearing his sister say that, Diep Hao turned and patted her head. You silly girl. Don't worry. Your big brother isn't going to give up that easily. Let's go home. It's true. I am a loser who can level up. I've searched through every record, and there's never been a case of someone being unable to level up like me. Am I really the only failure on the entire planet in this OL era? No. I refuse to accept that. Happy birthday. Little Hao. You are 18 now. Happy birthday. I still have to protect my family. I have to protect our happiness. I must become strong. Wait. This birthday. The danger. Why is the timing so similar? That nightmare one come true. Will it mom and dad? 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊𝐊. Old Voos Fish Hot Pot on Lamdu Boulevard in ages. I am suddenly really craving it. That's a great idea. Our boy is a real foodie. Isn't he leave the dishes there? Today is little 𝐒𝐓𝐿's birthday. So let's do whatever he wants. I'm so full. So full? Nothing happened. It looks like I was just overthinking things. After they finished eating, Diep Hao's family was about to head home when suddenly a blinding light shone directly from behind them. Their father immediately jumped in front to shield his children. Is this a spatial rift? Oh no, there's a monster coming, everyone. Scatter, notify the defense force immediately. A giant spider monster crawled out. Damn it, how is there a monster inside the safe zone? Run. If it locks eyes with you. Are you dead? Oh no. The father charged toward the beast. Little Hao Fi. Protect your mother and get out of here. Fast dad, listen here. You beast. I might only be at level 10. But I won't let you hurt my family. Even if it costs me my life. I'll hold you back. Is that so? You're too weak? Humans are naturally fragile creatures. It sprayed venom from its abdomen directly at him, leaving him severely wounded and sending him flying. Honey. No, little Hao. Quickly. Take Fi and go. This time. The mother stepped forward to act, but before she could do a thing, it used its leg to kick her away, sending her flying as well. Honey, no, little Hao. Quickly. Take Fi and go. This time. The mother stepped in, but before she could do anything, it used its leg to kick her away. Step aside for now. Get lost, I'll come back to eat you later. Oh. Honey. A level 10, human martial artist. I bet you will taste exquisite. 1-2. The spider demon took a step toward the father. But Van Phi quickly fired 2 arrows that slammed directly into its legs. You monster, if you're so tough, come at me. How dare you provoke me? Drop dead. With a single kick, the beast sent her flying. Everyone. Hold it back. Pin it down, brother. Take mom and dad and get out of here. My nightmares are coming true. What am I supposed to do? I am only level 3. And this is a level 15 demon beast. Slurp. Feel the despair in the face of absolute power with a sudden thrust. The spider stabbed its leg straight through Van Phi's arm. Just be a good little snack for me. A young human woman. The flavor should be quite nice. I'm finished. My body won't move. Its pincers are getting closer and closer. Blood splattered everywhere. Big brother, you? You are using your bare hands to stop it. What are you just standing there for? Go hurry, move now. Or I won't be able to hold it much longer, even if I become its food. At least I can buy some time. Are you joking? The spider hissed in anger and impaled Diep Hao. Don't worry about me. Just go now. If only I were strong enough. None of this would have happened. Why? Why can't I level up? Diep Hao's body was now covered in blood, barely clinging to life on the ground. Why am I so weak? My health is at 1%. I can't accept this. I won't go out like this. Beep. Beep. Slurp. A level 3 piece of trash actually dared to block me. I don't even have the appetite to eat you. Get lost. Beep. Beep. Accumulated experience has reached the requirement. King account system activated. Since the host has lost the ability to act, the system will randomly select a king account. The system has randomly selected the king account, the Great Crimson Flame Emperor. I'm sorry. Big brother. I am so sorry. You want to run? Didn't you want me to eat you? I'll happy to oblige. He sacrificed himself just to buy me a little time. If there's no escape, then even if I'll make sure I get revenge for him. Van Phi charged toward the spider with fierce determination. Suddenly, a voice called out from behind. Get back. Diep Hao flew straight over the spider, landing in front of his sister to shield her. At that moment, an incredibly terrifying power radiated from his body. Big brother, is that really my brother? Diep Hao shouted. Go now, I'll handle things here. The spider, enraged, tore through the earth and rock, heading straight for the siblings. This is impossible. A level 3 human piece of trash dares to challenge me. Watch me devour you. A massive surge of electricity erupted from Diep Hao's hand. Lightning shadow blade. He blurred toward the spider. And in a single flash, he severed several of its demonic legs. This makes no sense. He's clearly just a level 3 martial artist. How does he have such overwhelming power? He landed on the ground. But his body was already beginning to fail. Arg. It feels like my body is being torn apart. This godlike power is far beyond what my physical form can endure. Damn it. Diep Hao began coughing up blood uncontrollably. Slurp. So you can only fight for 3 seconds, you fragile human. Using your level 3 body to force such an explosion of power. I don't even need to lift a finger. You'll just explode and die on your own. He's right. My blood is almost gone. I am running on empty. I have to defeat this thing before my health bar hits 0. If not, I am a dead man. A piece of trash like you isn't worth my interest anymore. It took forever for the celestial beast to open the portal to this safe zone. I need to spend my time devouring high-level martial artists. You can just stay here and rot as the spider demon prepared to leave. Diep Hao used his flame shroud to trap it. Stand still. And die. What? What is this? That gaze. That pressure. How can that come from a level 3 martial artist? Reinforcements are rushing to the scene. Start treating the injured civilians. Report. The reinforcement squad has arrived. Objective identified. Level 15 demon beast. The ghost-eyed magic beast. Commencing extermination immediately. Wait, Diep Hao tried to warn them. But the squad charged forward. Completely ignoring his words. Don't go over there, you're just going to die. Die, I think you're the one who is dying. Kid. Don't think just because a level 3 shrimp like you bought a fancy superhero outfit that you were actually strong. Move it, don't get in our way. Even if there's a level gap. We have the numbers. This difference is nothing to be afraid of. Besides, its health is already down to 30%, is that so? Hearing these people acting so arrogant and dismissive, the beast immediately used its silk webs to bind them all. What? What is this? I can break free. Ha ha ha, I love this about you humans. You have no idea how small you are. Yet you love offering yourselves up as a meal. Now. Be good and become my nourishment, haha. Nothing but bunch of rookies. As it spoke, it began draining the spiritual energy from each of them, one by one. Just like that. It managed to jump 3 levels instantly. At this rate, the ghost-eyed magic beast is now level 18. And its health has returned to 100%. Now. It's your turn to die. The beast thrust its long pincer toward Diep Hao. Diep Hao used his sword to desperately block the strike, straining against its massive force. How is it? Is my power different than before? We demon beasts are different from you humans. Leveling up is extremely difficult for us. After all, it's hard to find humans with lower levels than us out there. But once we do level up, we undergo an earth-shattering mutation. Because of that, I've decided to play with you until you are half dead. And then I'll eat you, haha. Its strength has definitely increased significantly. Diep Hao level 3. Health 1%. Power remaining approximately 20%. What should I do? Let's do it. What's wrong? My power is almost gone. And you were already laughing. Haha, weren't you acting all tough a second ago? What happened? Don't even have the strength to hit back anymore. That strike from the spider sent Diep Hao flying, even snapping a massive ancient tree. System alert. Subject's health is below 10%. Ultimate skill, Extreme Crimson Flame Storm is ready to activate. Use it. 2. 1 Diep Hao struggled, slowly pushing himself up. For 3 years. Because I couldn't level up. I was mocked and ridiculed by countless people. Today, I'll show you all just how powerful the trash you talk about can really be. Ultimate skill Extreme Crimson Flame Storm. Moving on to the rating segment. Everyone, please help rate this series. If there is enough support, I'll release new chapters every single day. The monster let out a desperate, agonizing scream. This isn't normal fire. It contains the Dao rhyme of an Emperor realm expert. Who exactly are you? The great celestial beast will not let you off. With those final words, the spider turned to ash. Ding victory over the ghost-eyed demon beast, gained 20,000 experience points. Several valuable items have dropped. Diep Hao collapsed. His energy completely drained. I survived. But I have to gather the gear and items quickly. He reached out his hands to pick them up. Ding, obtained 15,000 gold. Level 15 magic arrows. 5 vials of venomous spider silk. And 1 ghost-eyed demon beast crystal. Due to the subject's severe injuries, 10,000 experience points have been automatically converted for healing. Remaining experience 10,000 points. Healing complete. Health restored to 100%. Diep Hao was stunned by what was happening before his eyes. I am inside the system space, but this space It is as vast as an endless galaxy. This is nothing like my tiny little system space. Ever since the world transformed, every player has had their own system space to observe and distribute attributes, as well as manage gear and items. Wait. Who is this? Could he be the source of my power? 𝐂𝐞𝐸 Emperor. Max level Emperor realm. Inside those boxes were countless other different accounts. Welcome. Subject. To the sovereign account system. This system contains countless sovereign level accounts from many different games. You may use your experience points to unlock these accounts one by one. Since your experience has accumulated to level 10, a random account has been automatically activated, 𝐶𝐶 Emperor. Level 10. So, my 3 years of hard work weren't in vain. It's just that the system was forcefully absorbing the max level sovereign account. Wait. With this? Aren't I basically ascending to the heavens in one step? Although the 𝐶𝐶 Emperor was originally at max level, you must still use experience to increase the link level. The higher the link level, the more power you can draw from the account. It is suggested that the subject quickly earn more experience to increase the link level. Man. Of course, there's no such thing as a free ride. I was getting ahead of myself. But using the 𝐶𝐶 Emperor's power to earn experience shouldn't be too hard. Still, that's not enough. This world has many known and unknown dungeons. While raw power is the foundation, it can solve everything. I need to find the most optimal way to use this system. The figure before him was the 𝐶𝐶 Emperor, a max-level powerhouse from another world, who once led his clan to unify the world with the power of crimson flames, becoming the supreme being. Link level 10. Attributes: Fire. Dark. Weapon: Shadow Leaf Extreme Sword. Basic fire skills: Wood Fire level 10. True Crow Flame level 10. Fire Dragon Burst level 10. Ultimate fire skill: Crimson Flame Storm level 10. Crimson Star locked. Dark attribute skills locked. Accounts not yet attributed. Right? Ever since Earth entered the online era, elemental counters have become crucial. I vowed my first goal: level up quickly and unlock as many accounts as possible to create a sovereign army with every attribute. That way, I'll never have to worry about elemental disadvantages again. System. I have 10,000 experience points left. I want to increase the link level. Survival is the priority right now. I'll worry about unlocking other support skills later. Confirmed. Account link level +2. Current link level is 12. The system began transferring energy to Diep Hao. This. I can feel fresh energy surging through my whole body. Could my own attributes have increased too? Open status window. Asterisk whoosh. Asterisk. The stats appeared. What? Why am I still only level 3? Is this forcing me to play the wolf in sheep's clothing trope, and why do I need so much money? That voice. It's Fi. Diep Hao opened his eyes in shock. He was in a hospital. Not only was his health restored, but even his wounds were healed. But thinking about those 10,000 points he lost still made his heart ache. Outside the door, the sound of arguing echoed through the hospital. Doctors, are you kidding me? Why is the treatment fee so high? 𝐶𝐞𝐚. Fifi. Don't get worked up. Your wounds haven't healed yet. It's great that everyone is okay. But from the sound of it, things aren't looking good for them. Even if the hospital used high-grade recovery potions, it shouldn't cost 500,000. Wait. Listen to me first. Will you? Do you even realize your own situation? Your whole family is Red Flame Windblade level 10. Deep Crimson Essence locked. Dark attribute locked. Account locked. No attributes yet. Right. Ever since Earth entered the OL era, the elemental cycle of strengths and weaknesses has become vital. Okay. I've set my first goal. I need to level up fast and unlock as many accounts as possible to create a legion. A sovereign legion that commands every element. If I have that, elemental counters won't be a problem anymore. System. 10,000 X remaining. You can choose to upgrade the account link, switch accounts, or unlock auxiliary skills. Upgrade the link. Survival is the most urgent priority. Unlocking other skills can wait. System confirmed. Account link increased by 2. Current link level 12. The system is transferring energy to Diep Hao. I can feel it. My whole body is surging with fresh energy. Could my own stats have increased too? Open status window times. Whoosh asterisk. The status window opens. Damn it, why am I still only level 3? Is the system forcing me to play the underdog, and why does it need so much money? That voice. Is that Diep Hao opens his eyes in shock. He's in a hospital. Not only is his health restored, but even his wounds have completely healed. But just thinking about losing 10,000 makes his heart ache. Suddenly, from outside the door, shouting voices echo through the entire hospital. Doctor, are you kidding me? Why are the medical fees this high? Oh. Fifi. Please don't get worked up. Your wounds haven't healed yet. I'm so glad everyone's okay. But from the sound of it, their situation is not good. Even if the hospital used high-grade recovery potions, it shouldn't cost 500,000. Wait, please let me finish. Dawn too realized the situation your family is in, your entire family was. Being hit by the deadly toxin of an elite monster means you must undergo special long-term medical treatment to fully recover your health. Of course, you too could also choose to recover naturally. But you'd be stuck in a weakened state for a long time. It won't kill you. But those two men aren't so lucky. Without the medicine, your father will only live for a month at most. Your brother won't even last a week. Think it over and decide. Van Phi was already drenched in tears, coughing and sobbing. Fee. Don't worry. Mom will find a way to get the money. If we have to. We'll sell the house. You are still weak. Don't get worked up. No need to sell the house. That is our family's foundation. It took you guys half a lifetime to get it. No matter what, we can sell. I'll find a way to get the treatment money soon. Passion? How are you? Clearly you took a fatal wound. Yet you can. Brother. Why are you out of bed times, cough times? I am fine. Don't say any more. However, it will make your condition worse. Wait. How did the toxin debuff on you disappear? You were the one most poisoned and seriously injured out of the four. How could you recover on your own? The reason doesn't matter. What matters is, I don't need treatment anymore. How much is the total for the other three? 300,000. This kid. That's not right. He's only level 3 on the surface. But his recovery speed is 60 times faster than anyone I've ever seen. 300,000. Huh. While that is a massive amount of money. Please. Treat them. Give me 1 hour. I'll get the 300,000 quickly. With that, Diep Hao shook hands with the doctor. Earning 300,000 in 1 hour, I don't think it's possible. But as a doctor, I'll give you 1 hour. Thank you. Doctor, although I usually save money, even with the cash from killing the ghost eye demon beast, it's still not enough for 300,000. The fastest way to make money is to sell equipment and items. The most expensive thing in my inventory, waiting for the system to process, is this rare level 18 magic crystal. I hope it sells for a good price. A level 18 magic crystal can be traded after defeating a monster. There is a certain drop rate for these. They read the basic materials for magic gear. The higher the level, the more valuable. A formal auction could fetch a fair price. But it takes too much time. 1 hour isn't enough at all. Plus, there are level limits. A level 3 martial artist like me wouldn't even be eligible. So, is that the only way left? Diep Hao walked through the streets, weaving through alleys until he reached a place known as the Gloomy Dwelling in Safe Zone number 9. It's a place where anyone can trade freely, regardless of level. The underground black market. The value of items in the black market is secretly manipulated by powerful corporations. You could say it's a real den of vipers. At the entrance, 2 guards were on watch. Before, I wouldn't have been able to come here alone. But now, a tall, burly man saw Diep Hao approaching and barked. Hold it, what do you want? This isn't a playground for punks. Scram back to where you came from. Do you even know where you are? Barging in like this, of course I know. No one comes to the black market to play. I am here to sell. Isn't your black market open for anyone to trade freely? Sell something. Haha, we don't take stuff from kids. Beat it, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have something good. Please move aside. I am in a hurry. Something good, before he could finish. The fat guy next to him grabbed Diep Hao's shirt. What kind of good stuff could a brat like you have? Lost. I don't have time to play with you. Wait. This young man isn't wrong. A short old man stepped out. We're in business. For profit. As long as the goods are good. Anyone can trade. Yes. Yes. Elalu. I wonder what kind of goodies this young man has to show this old man. Let me broaden my horizons. Finally. Someone I can actually talk to. All right. I wonder if this item of mine will catch your eye. Diep Hao opened his cloak and pulled out a glowing gem. This is a rare level magic crystal. I can't believe a level 3 kid like you has this. This deal needs further discussion. Let him in. Yes. Sir? The underground trading hall. Is this the legendary black market? It's totally different from what I imagined. It looks more like a tavern. Dim lights everywhere. And countless people standing guard. There are also tons of transactions happening through the system. A girl holding a drink walked out and winked at Diep Hao. Seems like the owner knows how to get buyers to spend recklessly. A large, fat man patted his shoulder and said, "Hey, level 3, rat has the guts to come here. It's past your bedtime. Kid. Go home to your mommy, haha, maybe the little squirt is selling stuff for snack money. Let me see what kind of treasure you've got." Sweetie. A guard immediately rushed over. Back off, yes. Elder Lie's guest, you want to die. Bothering him. Min is a representative for the 𝐄𝐏𝐄𝐈 Corporation here. And he loves acting like a big shot. This Elder Lie isn't exactly a saint either. This kid is probably quiet. You want to get killed, VIP. Private room. My friend? You've arrived. Please. Have a seat. Thanks. Let's not beat around the bush. Business should be straightforward. Right, I understand. The magic crystal in your hand is indeed a good item. But after all, it's only level 18. So, the price will be. He's already trying to lowball me right at the start. Since we said we'd be straightforward, how about you stop playing games and show some sincerity? I might only be level 3. But I wasn't born yesterday. I know what this is worth. Just give me a real number. I am in a hurry. Haha. Interesting. Little brother. Your level might be low. But your spirit is strong. If this were a normal magic crystal, it would only be worth 1 or 2,000. But for your rare attribute crystal, I'll offer 100,000. 100,000 ha, you really are. A typical shady businessman. Do you really think I am a 3-year-old? Even if black market prices are lower than auctions. This magic crystal of mine is worth at least 200,000. You're only offering 100,000, sorry. I'll just find someone else who will pay a fair price. With that, Diep Hao turned to leave. I think you've misunderstood. Little brother. Now that you were here, whether you sell it or not isn't up to you. The old man's level was a mystery. Besides, no one ever dared to refuse a deal with the 𝐄𝐏𝐄𝐈 group. 2 guards immediately blocked the door. Stopping Diep Hao. Are you planning to rob me? You want to fight? This is the black market. Anything goes. He could use his Crimson Emperor account to escape. But even if he got away, causing a scene wouldn't help him. It would only delay the treatment for Phi and his parents. Here is 100,000. For a brat like you? This is a fortune. The old man slammed a stack of cash onto the table. Too intimidated Diep Hao. I suggest you be smart. Take the money. And leave. Otherwise, you'll just have to deal with the consequences. Damn it. I didn't think I'd run into a situation that needed force so soon. I wonder if the system still has a world's richest account type. Oh, the great 𝐄𝐏𝐄𝐈 group is actually bullying a level 3 kid. How pathetic. Atol. Masked man walked in. Move, I heard there's something good here. So I decided to join the fun. 𝐒𝐞𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿. Level 20. So, it's the eldest daughter of the 𝐿 group. What brings you to a shady place like this? And why are you trying to steal an old man's meal? Steal Don, to use such ugly words. It's a fair transaction. Whoever pays more gets it. That's the rule of the black market. An old man like you should know that better than anyone. The old man remained silent. 𝐒𝐞𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿. I feel like I've heard that name before. Hey. Handsome. I am very interested in your rare crystal. I'll give you 300,000. Sell it to me. What? 300,000? This kid only asked for 200,000. What are you playing at? I am rich. So I can do whatever I want. I'm not like your 𝐄𝐏𝐄𝐈 group. Trying to rob a level 3 kid. Spending an extra 100,000 to make your group look like a joke is well worth it to me. You. Let's go. Take care now. Elder Lee. Remember to call me next time something like this happens. I heard the 𝐄𝐏𝐄𝐈 and 𝐿 groups in Safety Zone 9 were rivals. But I didn't expect to see it firsthand today. And I even profited from it. Since she's so rich. Maybe. Thanks. Beautiful. I have a few other items. Are you interested? I'm not. And you don't need to thank me. I just took the chance to insult Hong Qin. Your business has nothing to do with me. You just happen to be in my sight. That's all. Give the money to the kid. As for the magic crystal, do whatever you want with it. Understood? Miss. After giving the orders, Connie walked away coldly. Haha. What an arrogant lady. Regardless, I'll remember this favor. Inside the hospital room, doctor. How much longer will his treatment take? The current situation is hard to say. I heard these poor losers haven't paid their medical bills yet. Why are they still here? Director. They paid for the emergency care. But the ward fees are. The director grabbed the doctor's collar in a rage. What are you doing? We run a hospital. Not a charity. This family hasn't even paid for their medication, but their son said he's getting the money. Maybe we should wait. Wait. He slapped the doctor hard across the face. Is your brain full of water? A level 3 warrior is just a kid. Where is he going to find 30 million? This nutritional treatment is rare. You couldn't even get this price by selling your parents, and they want treatment. Director. Please wait just a moment. My brother is out getting the money. He'll be back soon. Getting money. This is the only hospital in the safe zone. Commoners can afford this place. If you don't have money, go home and wait to die. No, get out. He viciously pushed Van Phi. Diep Hao returned just in time and kicked the hospital door open. Stop right there. Who the hell? Who dares to break my door? You're repaying for this. Diep Hao's eyes burned with rage. His whole body radiated an intense aura as he stared the man down. Did you just use that hand to hurt my family? This is. With just a glance from Diep Hao, the director's arm felt like it was on fire. My arm, what's happening? He screamed in agony and ran out of the room. Where's the fire extinguisher? Someone. Help me. What did you do to him? Why did his arm suddenly catch fire? He has the right to kick us out. But I won't tolerate him hurting my family. This is just a small punishment. Don't to worry. I'll pay an extra 10,000 for his medical bills. If he were a good, ethical doctor like you, none of this would have happened. Of course. That director deserved it. He's only the director's nephew. But he's so incredibly rude. He only cares about profit. And plenty of his colleagues are fed up with him too. Today was just his karma. From now on, he won't dare be so nasty anymore. Saying that, Diep Hao pulled out a bank card and handed it to the doctor. There are 310,000 in here. My family can continue their treatment now. Right. Of course. Rest assured. Young man. Our hospital may be expensive. But we are never dishonest. Your family will receive the absolute best care. Thank you, doctor, for being willing to trust me and giving me the time to get the money. I owe you one. No need for thanks. This is just what a doctor should do. Besides curing the debuff, he managed to scrounge up 300,000 in such a short time. This kid is interesting. I'm sorry, big brother. I couldn't protect. Or parent? If only I wasn't so weak. Don't blame yourself. You silly girl. It's my fault for not getting back in time. Now, everyone has to suffer. But you don't have to worry anymore. It's so frustrating. If I didn't have this debuff, I could have joined the Academy's dungeon competition tomorrow. I was planning to win the prize money to help our family. But now I can't participate anymore. We didn't get the prize. And now we owe 300,000. The dungeon competition, you mean the one? The school holds every year. Right, I heard the prize money is huge. Exactly. Word is the reward has been increased to 500,000 this year. I've got this reward in the bag. The next morning at the academy, welcome everyone to our annual dungeon competition. Rumors about this year's prize money have been flying around the school. And I'm here to tell you all. Those rumors are true. Our prize pool this year has been increased to 500,000, and depending on your completion rate, there will be additional bonuses. Oh man. That's incredible. Now, why is the prize money so high this year? It's all thanks to the generous sponsorship from the Han Mak Group. Let's have a big round of applause. All the students below started cheering and gossiping excitedly. Look. Over there, that's the heiress of the Han Mak Group. She's so gorgeous. She's literally glowing. Just looking at her makes my heart melt. There's more. I have some great news for you all. The winner of this competition will earn a direct recruitment spot into the Mogong Combat Squad of the Han Mak Group. The Mogong Combat Squad, that's a top 10 ranked dungeon team. Getting in there means you've basically reached the peak of your life. Forget the money. Man, this is the real grand prize. I heard the competition to get into those corporate squads is brutal. Isn't that young lady being a bit too hasty, picking talent from a school? Well, it's got nothing to do with me anyway. My only goal is that prize money. The dungeon for this competition will be the Deep Forest Shadows. Dungeon difficulty levels 5 to 10. What? I can't believe it. The Deep Forest Shadows. That's one of the Academy's high-level dungeons. Exactly, no one has ever successfully cleared it. The weakest mobs in there are level 5. And I heard the final boss is a level 10 elite monster. Our average student level is only level 5. Going in, there is basically a suicide mission. Isn't it? This is the dungeon's final boss. A level 10 elite shadow beast. Look at that. It really is a level 10 elite. Who would even dare to face that? I knew the school wouldn't just give us free handouts. A level 10 elite shadow beast. Huh. Sounds like a perfect snack for me. Everyone, please calm down. This dungeon is indeed difficult. Furthermore, the format this time is a dual mechanism, PvP plus PvE. Because of this, the competition will allow teams of up to 5 people. Hearing this, the students were instantly thrilled. A team, doesn't that mean I can just carry a pro's luggage? If we can team up, then a level 10 elite shadow beast might actually be manageable. But wait. There's PvP too. That means we'll have to fight over mobs. And keep an eye out for other teams stabbing us in the back. That's right. With the team format and the dual mechanics, the school wants to test your actual combat and survival skills. Yes. Mr. Principal, if a team wins, how do the points work? Haha. I'm sure many of you have the same question. The competition scores are based on individual accumulation. However, the points gained from the Shadow Beast will be split among the team. The higher your total points, the better your chances. If victory is only for the top team, I guess I've got no shot at winning. But hey, it's still worth going in for the experience. Additionally, to let you experience the atmosphere of a real battlefield. In the PvP zones, defeating another team will transfer their accumulated points to you. What? That's brutal. Isn't that just encouraging us to slaughter each other? And with that, I declare the competition officially started. Everyone below let out a massive roar. Eager to jump into the fray, people started scrambling to find teammates. Level 5, swordsman looking for a group. Any seniors willing to carry me? Level 5, healer, right here. Good grief. Why is there a level 3 loser over here? Our school really shouldn't let trash like this in. Shouldn't they just tell him to quit and go clean toilets instead? Wait. Is that the legendary Diep Hao, the guy who can T-level up? Let's go. Hurry. Before he tries to join our team. Don't worry. Even if you begged me, I wouldn't join you. I have no interest in carrying around a bunch of useless dead weight. Acting alone is much more efficient. Excuse me. Teacher, I'd like to register. The teacher turned around, saw him standing there alone, and asked, Young man, where are your teammates? It's just me. Please sign me up. Please don't go. You are only level 3. It's way too dangerous to go alone. Maybe you should rethink this. Diep Hao sighed when he heard her. Just ignore him. Let him go off and D. A loser who can't even level up is just a waste of space anyway. Lafong, what are you doing here? How does a level 3 loser dare talk to our boss like that? Wait. Boss. For better or worse. He used to be my leader. Can't we show some mercy? How about this? Crawl on the ground and bark twice. And I'll take you into the dungeon with me so you can see what it's like. Haha, boss. You are brilliant. That idea is just perfect. Come on. Bark. Diep Hao immediately shot back at him. A dog-ass bark is obviously woof woof. Right. The 2 henchmen standing behind him were stunned. Damn you, you dare play me, I'll kill you. Lafong was furious and about to punch Diep Hao. Right then, the teacher appeared and stopped them. Hold it. If you want to fight, do it inside the dungeon. Fighting here won't earn you any points. Lafong had to swallow his anger and turn to leave. Diep Hao. If you've have guts, don't you dare hide. I'll be waiting in the dungeon to take your head. Hide, how do you even spell that? That word doesn't exist in my dictionary. Don't say another word. Fine. Professor. Can you sign me up now? While your courage is admirable, in the end, it's strength that does the talking. If you dead set on going in, then I can only wish you luck. Yes. Thank you. With that, Diep Hao turned and walked into the dungeon. All right. The real show is about to begin. System congratulations. Host. On successfully starting your first dungeon, you have earned 2000 XP. 𝐘𝐞𝐯 watched his back and thought. Wait. Isn't that the kid I saw at the black market yesterday? This kid is interesting. Only level 3. Yet he dares to sneak into the black market and even attempt a level 5 to 10 dungeon alone. Haha. Let me see if you actually have skills, or if you just all talk. A level 3 warrior. Miss. You don't actually think he can win in this kind of dungeon? Do you? Haha. Let's just wait and see. Shadow Forest dungeon levels 5 to 10. Inside. It was pitch black. Other than mountains and trees, no strange creatures had appeared yet. Diep Hao landed. Spawn points in the dungeon were randomized to prevent different teams from killing each other right at the start. This is perfect for me. I'll use max speed to wipe out the small mobs around here and then see. He began his sweeping journey to farm points. Small monsters were being slaughtered one by one, each giving 10 points. This dungeon is too big. And the mobs are way too scattered. Killing these will take longer than I thought. If I want to win, I need to hunt high-level monsters. He saw some spider demons running ahead. Diep Hao was curious about where they were going and decided to follow. He was a bit careless and followed them deep into the dense forest. Is this? A red spider web was binding a girl. It was 𝐂𝐏𝐄𝐈. A level 5 healer. Her health and combat power had dropped significantly. The girl dizzily opened her eyes. Where am I? Before I passed out, I remember being captured by a monster. Help, someone help me, help Diep. Diep's eyes widened when she saw Diep Hao flying toward her. If you want to live. Shut up. You are. If you keep screaming like that and lure more monsters, I won't risk my life to save you again. You Ray Von Fee's brother. Diep Hao, you. The one who can level up. Why are you here? Why did you enter the dungeon? You are only level 3. Do you have a death wish? Forget about me. Just run, otherwise. When the monster pack returns, you will definitely die too. You were Feeney's best friend. Right, if she finds out I left you to die, she'll never forgive me. So just keep your mouth shut and wait. I appreciate the thought. But don't be stupid. You are only level 3. There's no way you can cut through a level 8 Elite S Spider Silk. Oh, really? It's just a level 8 Elite. As soon as he finished speaking, Diep Hao used a single flame to burn away the entire pile of webbing. You can actually burn this silk. I am saved. Get out of here quickly and find your team. It's not safe alone. Suddenly, green slime splattered onto Diep Hao's clothes from out of nowhere. What the? A level 8 Red Widow appeared. Crap, what's happening? Get out of the way. Fast, this fluid is poisonous. He grabbed Diep and jumped down. The two of them fell into a spider web that had been set up beforehand. It's a web. She set a trap. I was too careless. Is this the hunting instinct of an elite monster in a dungeon? With this girl here? The situation is extremely bad for me. The two were being squeezed tight by the silk. Diep groaned in pain. I'm going to die. It's over. We were going to be eaten. Calm down. Or the web will just get tighter. Damn it. Do I have a curse with spiders lately? I got ambushed. I have the king account system. But my actual combat experience is too low. This could be fatal. I need to train harder after this. Sob. I don't want to die here. The spider looked at them and suddenly crawled away. Huh. Why did it leave? Maybe it thinks we don't taste good. We were saved, according to the Red Widow's habits. After it finishes hunting, it lays its eggs inside the bodies of its prey to use them as a nursery for the next generation. It's probably just not hungry yet. Once it has full, it'll come back. What? No way. Diep started struggling and screaming again. I don't want to have its babies. Wah. Hey, stop moving. Danto struggle. Her chest kept rubbing against Diep Hao, making him stop. Hey, quit squirming. Her body keeps pressing right up against Diep Hao, making him. This is so annoying. At this rate, something bad's going to happen. She and I are tied up way too tight. If I force the power of the Red Flame Emperor's fire, I'll end up hurting her. I have no choice but to. Hey, what are you doing at a time like this? Are you really trying to do that? Kind of thing. Diep Hao was leaning down to bite through the spider silk. But Diep completely misunderstood him. Stop imagining things if you want to stay alive. Don't just stand there, Diep. Diep suddenly let out a moan. What are you planning? Luckily, this spider silk isn't poisonous. Plus, since it was just sprayed, it hasn't hardened yet. I can barely manage to bite through it slowly. No. Please don't. The position these two were in was way too suggestive. Dawn, make those weird sounds. You are making my head spin. Hurry up and bite this with me. Once the silk hardens, 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊, have another chance to get out of here, okay. After that, they both fell silent and kept biting. Why is the atmosphere so strange? Ow, ow, you bit me. Stop biting me. I am sorry. MP-ish. I told you to stop making those weird noises, but you touched me right there. Dawn, say things that will make people misunderstand. 15 minutes passed. She was finally saved. Wah, now is not the time to let your guard down. Get up and run, but after going through that kind of thing, my legs have no strength left. I told you. Stop saying misleading things. This is bad. The Red Widow is back. You have your own squad. Right, hurry up and find your team. Leave this place to me. Hey. There is a time and place for acting tough. Diep pulled on Diep Hao's shirt and said, You are only level 3. Facing a level 8 elite is just a death sentence. Run with me, run, haha. I didn't enter this dungeon to be a non-𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 piece of bait being chased around. My goal is to hunt. So, I'm going to settle the score for what happened earlier. It appeared and was now standing right in front of them. This is bad. The Red Widow caught up. I don't care if you stay or go. Just don't get in my way. Then let me stay and help heal you, for better or worse. I am a level 5 healer. The pressure. It's so intense. How can a level 3 have this kind of powerful pressure? Could he have the ability to hide his level? This is totally illogical. The Red Widow. Right, you're all the same in the end. Let me vent all the rage for my family members hurt by spiders onto you. Diep Hao gripped his sword. Without another word, he struck the spider directly. The spider screeched in pain. Can't you even speak? It seems you are far inferior to the ghost-eyed demon. Spider? Whatever. That S even better. I don't want to hear my prayers please anyway. Die. With one swing of his sword. This Diep Hao. Spider was sliced clean in half, shaking the entire forest. Flames erupted. Diep, standing nearby, was paralyzed by the pressure. This attack power. I can't believe you soloed a level 8 elite monster. It seems my guess was right. You really have the ability to hide your level. Diep Hao successfully killed the level 8 elite Red Widow. Obtained 1,000 points. Nguyen Diep assisted in the Fridays kill and obtained 500 points. Asterisk ding times. The system also announced, congratulations to the player for an extra system kill. Gaining 5,000 experience. Wait. Why? Do I get points too? I didn't even help at all. Is this like that legend where you get to eat without doing any work? After saying that, Diep danced happily in front of Diep Hao, repeatedly asking him, Great God. Please tell me. How do you hide your level? You must have your own secret plan. Right, I knew it. A genius who entered school at level 3 couldn't possibly just stay at one level forever. Diep Hao remained silent, not saying a word. Great God. Tell me, please. She clung to him like a leech. Let go of me. If you keep hugging me, believe me, I'll make you disappear. I'm starting to regret saving you now. Besides the 1,000 dungeon points, the king's account system gave another 5,000 experience. This is awesome, but the secret of the system must never be known by others. The exam points are yours, but you don't get a share of the loot. I'm taking everything. Any objections? Of course not, as long as you lead me to earn points. Great God. I don't need anything else. Diep Hao obtained the loot Shattered Venom Gland, Tough Spider Silk, and the combat item, Red Widow S. Venom Fang. Use 1. How terrifying. It's lucky. Though, even if there's no gear, this kind of combat item is in high demand on the black market and can be sold. The Red Widow's Venom Fang loot triggered a random upgrade. It became Deadly Red Widow. Venom Fang. Added effects. Bleeding. Poison. And weakness. Uses increased to 3. Can dropped items really upgrade instantly? That's right, earlier. The ghost-eyed demon spider dropped the lucky ring. With it, you get the random upgrade effect for dropped items. I didn't realize it was such a miraculous ring that could randomly upgrade picked up items. What a treasure. With this ring, getting gear from now on will be like adding wings to a tiger. I just don't know the success. Rate? I suggest you have some self-respect. Stop clinging to me every chance you get. I'm not some pervert. I am not calling you a pervert. I'm just scared. I only feel safe by your side. Great God. At school, everyone says you Ray. Trash. But it's all just a disguise. Isn't it? What item do you use to hide your level? I am so curious. Great God. What level are you? Really at dawn task about things you shouldn't know. I have my own reasons and plans. If you want to come with me, stay quiet, and keep this a secret from everyone else. Otherwise, you know what the consequences will be. Asterisk, rumble times, oh. Isn't that 𝐿 Wait. You are still alive. The Red Widow didn't eat you. You've got some serious luck. Li Dung. You actually have the nerve to show your face back here. Why wouldn't I? I go wherever the hell I want. Besides, we already kicked you out of the squad. Li Dung's squad is at 3,000 points. You idiot. All day long. You just ramble about being in love with magic. What right do you have to question me if we weren't classmates? I wouldn't even have bothered bringing you into this dungeon in the first place. You out of the squad. It's obvious you guys used me as bait for that Red Widow and then chickened out and ran away. So what if I love magic? What gives you the right to mock someone else's dream? Do you really think you some kind of magical girl? You a hopeless moron. Brother Li. Wait. Something's wrong. The Red Widow looks like it's dead. Look. It's being dissolved. What, the Red Widow is dead? I just finished gathering everyone to come back and kill it. 𝐿. Don't tell me. You are the one who did this. So what if I did, the Great One, and I teamed up to take down the Red Widow? Whether you like it or not. You slimy cowards are no match for him. Hearing Diep say that, they all burst out laughing. Diep Hao, that famous loser from the Academy times, this times is your Great One, haha. Diep. Has magic fried your brain or something? A Great One, haha. A team consisting of a moron and a loser. You guys really are a perfect match, haha. You can mock me all you want, but don't you dare insult the Great One, or else. Forget it. It's just 1,000 points. We can earn them elsewhere, but I'm certain Diep just got lucky with that Red Widow. There's no way that loser Diep Hao did it. Because of that, a notification popped up for Diep Li Dung, and 10 others are requesting to join the party. Do you accept? Looks like you're still useful. After all. Well, want to rejoin the squad? You really think I'd ever trust you again? Look. I am giving you a chance to get a free win here. Don't be ungrateful. Being our human shield is the greatest contribution you can make. Besides, if you stick with this kid, you'll be dead before you know it. Diep charged forward in a rage. That's enough, don't dare disrespect the Great One. Suddenly, a strange sound rang out, knocking her off her feet and sending her flying straight into Diep Hao. Ah, what is that terrifying noise? Li Dung's group turned to look. Is that the roar of the demonic tyrant dragon? That's a rare elite monster worth 5,000 points. I can't believe it spawned so close to us. Let's go. This is worth way more than the Red Widow. Wait. You think just because of you guys you can take on the demonic tyrant dragon? You literally asking for death. What the hell did you just say to me? I said. With your current strength, you'll just end up as toothpicks for that thing. I suggest you know your limits, and don't go looking for an early grave. Maybe I should just take you out first, Brother Li. Don't waste your time on this loser. We lose the boss if we wait. You better watch yourself. Diep Hao, we aren't done yet. Some people are just hell-bent on dying. The Great One was trying to help you. But when the time comes, don't come crying to him to save your lives, Great One. Let's just hunt some small mobs around here. It'll be easier with me helping you. Hunt small mobs, no. The map is too big and they're too scattered. We won't get much done. If we want to win, just hunting small mobs won't be enough. Oh, then what do you plan to do? Obviously, we follow them and wait for the right moment to strike. Deep in the forest, a piercing shriek rang out. A heavily wounded bird was frantically trying to escape, screeching as it ran. 1 minute later, its head was bitten off by the dragon. After devouring the bird, the beast let out a roar that tore through the night. This was the demonic tyrant dragon, level 8. Brother Li. It looks like the dragon just fought another giant beast. Its health is down by 15%, it seems. Luck is on our side. Brother Li, should we? We have 4 level 5 players. Are you telling me we can take down 1 level 8 elite? This is the only rare elite in this dungeon. It's carrying a ton of loot. You expect me to just walk away? Damn it. Don't be cowards. What are you afraid of? Kill it, even if we don't get the final boss. This will get us into the top 10. And after that, we'll settle the score with that Diep Hao kid and make that brat and Diep crawl back to me. Brother Li. You are so brave. Boss. I was wrong, loser. I'm going to show you that not just anyone can act tough in front of me. It's decided. Get your heads in the game, today. We're going all out for the win. With those arrogant words, the 3 of them charged toward the 𝐘𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿. Dinosaur. Wait. No. Brother Lai, I remember the guide saying the demonic tyrant dragon is supposed to be dark green. Why is it? Dark, red, and black. Now what did you say red and black? That looks like a berserk state. Did that other beast trigger it earlier? Crap, why didn't you say so sooner, if it's berserk? There's no way in hell we can fight it, run. The three of them turned to flee. But they weren't that lucky. The dragon swung its massive tail, slamming all three of them into the dirt. Then it breathed fire onto the ground to show its rage. Is this a total wipeout? So this is the berserk state of a rare elite. This is terrifying. How did this happen? The Tyrant Dragon S aggro is completely focused on me, but I've still got faith in my speed. After all, I am an agility build. I picked it just so I could run away if I ever got in over my head. But the monster S aggro. Inside the dungeon one and just disappear. I have to lure it towards someone else to shift its rage off me. And the person closest to me is Diep Hao perfect Heya. You're about to receive a massive gift from me. Diep Hao, I found them, hey. You were nearly out of breath. Yet you are strolling around like nothing happened. Diem pointed right at his face. Li Dung. You really are something. So you've come crawling back. What did I say? Don't act so heartless. This time, I'm not leaving empty-handed. Got it. What exactly are you trying to say? I'm saying I brought you two a very special gift. No need to be so polite. Your points are the best gift of all. His speed was incredible. Aiming for a direct frontal assault. But what about his teammates? Something's not right here. I'll worry about the score later. Hey, Li Dung roughly shoved Diem forward. Diem lost her balance and fell flat on her face. Go on. Take a look at the gift I brought for you too, Ao. That hurts. Li Dung. What do you think you were doing? Why did you suddenly? She felt something was wrong behind her. The girl turned around. And her eyes widened. A massive dinosaur was breathing right in her face. A tyrant dragon. In her panic, Diem tried to attack it. Stay away, get back. You idiot, don't attack first. Its aggro wasn't even on you. 5 minutes later. The girl finally realized her mistake and started begging in terror. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, master. Please save me, haha, for someone who's never cleared a dungeon. Your performance certainly didn't disappoint me. Nguyen Diem. How's it feel? Diep Hao. Having a moron like this for a teammate. It's exciting beyond words. Isn't it, haha? Were bragging about how good you are at fighting? Well, I brought a big gift for both of you. You should be grateful and accept it. My ultimate move is ready. I'll leave the rest to you. Don't worry. Once that tyrant dragon tears you both to shreds, I'll be kind enough to come back and collect your remains. With that, Li Dung activated his invisibility skill. Haha, did I say you could leave? Diep Hao's hand shot out and gripped Li Dung's throat with surgical precision. Li Dung was stunned. When Diem might be simple-minded, but she's still useful to me. You? On the other hand, you were not worth a single penny compared to her. How I was completely invisible. How can you still see me? It looks like your ultimate isn't high level enough. You were just hidden. Not completely gone. Don't be so surprised. In my eyes, you are nothing but a heat signature. What? You were saying you can track me through my body heat. That's impossible, Diep Hao. Damn you, let go of me. That tyrant dragon is going berserk. If this keeps up, we were all going to die. Is that so? Diep Hao released Li Dung and slammed his foot into the ground. That immense power forced the dragon to buckle. The creature was engulfed by Diep Hao's massive flames. Mother of God. You were supposed to be a loser who can level up. Where did this kind of power come from? He stammered, coughing up blood. Brother Hao, now that I see how strong you are, let's team up and take down this tyrant dragon together. I just need the resonance points. I don't need any equipment or items. What do you say? Let's join forces. You've got more nerve than I expected. But why don't you ask her if she agrees, Sister Nguyen? Please. We're classmates. I was the one who brought you into this dungeon. Diem leaned into Diep Hao's chest and looked at him, thinking, Master. He's so dominant, it makes my heart race. Hey. Beautiful. Do you agree? He begged and pleaded, even grabbing her leg. But the girl remained indifferent, ignoring him as she walked away. Even if you don't want to team up with me, that's fine, just help me. Diep Hao. Please let go of me, a vile, backstabbing snake like you doesn't deserve forgiveness. Before, I used to treat you like a punching bag. I was wrong, just give me one more chance. Suddenly, the dragon blew a gust of wind toward the flames. The fire didn't even faze it. This isn't good. Master, the tyrant dragon has broken free. What do we do? It used a roar to shatter the fire wall and went berserk. I shouldn't have underestimated it. While they were distracted, the treacherous Lai Deng saw his chance. He pulled out a dagger and lunged toward them. This assassin's strike is my one-hit kill move. Die. You piece of trash, Diep Hao. He tried to stab Diep Hao, but a flash of light blocked the blade. It was the power of the sword resting on Diep Hao's back. When did that sword get there? You still have the nerve to try a sneak attack. Your head is only good for decoration. I was planning to let you live since you worked so hard to lure the boss here for me. Oh well. Diep Hao spun around and plunged his sword through Lai Deng's stomach. I guess that's no longer necessary. Lai Deng is now level 5, with 1% health. I'll be taking all those gifts you mentioned. System notification. Diep Hao has received 5,000 personal and team points from Lai Deng. Ding activating PvP protection mechanism. Player Lai Deng has been defeated in the dungeon and is being ejected? Diep Hao. You bastard. I'm not letting you get away with this. This isn't over. Congratulations, player Diep Hao has acquired the invisibility skill book. I should probably fix my posture and just lie here on the ground. That way, I can go out with some dignity. But none of that matters to me anymore. The only real headache is that Diep Hao is calling on the dragons to burn this creature with fire. If the tyrant dragon stays in a berserk state, it won't drop any gear or items even if we kill it. The dragon roared in agony. It is currently level 8 with about 80% health left. This means the player has to defeat it without using too much force, or it might explode. This mechanic is a real pain. But luckily, I am smart enough to have a backup plan. Even if this tyrant dragon is berserk, I have a way to handle it beautifully. Luckily, I'm smart enough to have a backup plan. Even if that berserk dragon has gone full overdrive, I've got a way to take it down. The absolute core of this strategy is win DM. As the dragon takes a non-stop barrage of hits, Diep Hao sees his chance. He flies straight over to DM and commands. Listen to my lead. Get ready to cast Soothe on the magic jewel dragon Soothe. With that said, he soars toward the dragon. Infuriated, it breathes fire directly at Diep Hao. But luckily, he's quick enough to block it with his shield. Exactly, this is the signature skill of novice healers. Your magic can dispel its berserk state. Hurry up and get ready, even though Soothe can stop the rage. The level gap between us is huge. I'm not sure it'll actually work. Bruce. I can only use it once in such a short window, don't argue, just follow my lead for now. Diep Hao flies straight above the dragon's head and slams his foot down with a powerful kick. To boost the success rate, I'll drop its health to below 20%. The magic jewel dragon's health is currently at 50%. Van thinks. This strength is unbelievable. The Great One is managing to suppress a frenzied beast with just his raw physical strength. This strategy, it is even comparable to members of major corporate pro teams. The dragon spins around, whipping its tail toward Diep Hao. With my current stats, taking down a level 8 berserk elite is easy. But I have to hold back my power. If I'm not careful and accidentally kill it, I won't get a single cent. Fighting like this is seriously driving me crazy. With one hand, Diep Hao catches the tail. But hey, it's your own fault for being such a rare elite. You are basically a walking treasure chest. He slowly and gently grips that tail, then slams it hard onto the ground. Let's see what kind of surprises you've got for me. The dragon is floored. Face down. Its health now plummeted to 20%. Now this is the moment Van watches, as it's finally DM's turn to act. She pulls out a magical staff that looks just like 𝐂𝐐𝐶. The fusion of beauty and wisdom, the avatar of love and magic. In the name of love, I heal you. Having said that, she repeatedly blows hearts toward the downed dragon. Did you really have to be that extra? DM's hearts float toward it, making it let out a low growl. What's with that weird sound? Is this supposed to be soothe or some kind of torture? Are you sure you didn't use the wrong skill? I'm pretty sure I didn't. 5 minutes later, it transforms into a tiny, little dragon. Oh my god. It's so cute. Is this the true form of the magic jewel dragon? Hell if I know. You completely ruined my rhythm. Did my soothe spell really work this well? Fine. I'll just give it one final blow. Take the points. And the gear. And then we're out of here. Suddenly, DM flies over and hugs the dragon. Wait a second. Great One, can you please not kill it? Look how adorable it is. Plus, it's a rare elite. It'd be great to keep as a pet. A pet. Huh, not a bad idea. But in that case, You'll be responsible for my lost profits. Right? Diep Hao wears a sinister grin. How about I kill you first? Take your points. And then keep this elite as my own pet. 2 birds with 1 stone. Sounds perfect. Don't you think? What's scared? She immediately hands the dragon over. I've changed my mind. I think points and gear are definitely better than a dragon. The dragon looks pitiful. Letting out a soft whimper. Looking at me with those innocent eyes won't help. I am sure. You understand the survival of the fittest rule of this world better than I do. It stares at him with tears in its eyes. With a sudden flash, he swings his blade down, slicing the dragon apart. Humans and beasts are the same. No one wants to be someone else's prey. There's only one path. Keep getting stronger. Seeing the scene, Diem bursts into tears. Player Diep Hao has slain the Berserk Magic Dragon. 5,000 points awarded. Player Nguyen received 2,500 assist points. Oh my god, 2,500 points. I didn't expect the dragon to be worth so much, thanks. Dragon-y women. They really are fickle. System notification. Rare Elite Slay Magic Jewel Dragon. Gained 50,000 XP. Total distributable XP, 750,000. Distribute now. 50,000. XP. That's even higher than the level 18 Demonized Spider. It seems dungeons really are great for leveling. System. Let me check the account. Besides upgrading the link level, what else can I spend this XP on? Scanning player XP. Significant surplus detected. For optimal use, you can increase the Scarlet Flame Emperor's link level to level 20. This will unlock other accounts. Alternatively, you can unlock auxiliary skills for the Scarlet Flame Emperor to enhance its overall utility. Level 20 to unlock a new account. The Scarlet Flame Emperor is already this strong. I wonder what kind of surprises the next one will bring. But I can just blindly unlock accounts. Greed is a trap. I should use the XP to upgrade the Scarlet Flame Emperor. No matter how high my attack power is, I'll eventually face an opponent I can just overpower. I need special skills and flexible tactics to stay ahead. Open the special skills menu. Special skills, Scarlet Flame Emperor link level 12. You may unlock the following: camouflage mimic, the aura of a party's creature, 1 rank higher than yourself for 2 minutes. Cooldown, 1 hour. Cost 50,000 XP. Frenzy speed, release. Flames to boost speed by 50% for 1 minute. Cooldown 6 hours. Cost 30,000 XP. True Eyes, deploy. A pair of true eyes to scout all creatures within a specific range. Cooldown 1 hour. Cost 70,000 XP. Damn, a special skill is actually working. These true eyes are a bit overpowered. Aren't they? It's basically like having a map hack for a specific area. Everything is revealed. Even though it only tracks living creatures. That's more than enough. It's perfect for finding the final boss hiding in the depths of the Shadow Forest. 70,000. 70,000 points for 1 unlock. True Eyes just burned through 70,000. Fine. Unlock the True Eyes skill. Since the final boss, the Shadow Demon Beast, is hiding so well that no one has found it yet. I was actually thinking about giving up, but now that I have this monster scanner, there's no way it can hide. The kill credit for the Shadow Demon Beast is definitely mine. Great God, look, Deem. Deem's shout snaps Diep Hao back to reality. Look at what? What is this? You need to take a close look at this. Oh my god. Nguyen Diem, who gave you permission to touch the gear? Did you even wash your hands first? Hee. I couldn't help it. But that's not important. What matters is this egg. An egg. Could this be that legendary item with the insanely low drop rate? An unidentified egg. This is an ordinary looking egg with strange patterns on the shell. You can try using X to hatch it. Or you could just use it to make fried rice. Fried rice, what the hell? But seriously, this could hatch into an extremely rare item. Is Diem actually that lucky? This is great. This kind of rare elite egg is said to hatch into either a combat pet or a mount with incredible fighting power and destructive potential. Just imagining the great god riding a fierce and majestic berserk dragon makes my heart race. Sounds pretty good. Actually, Diep Hao has obtained an unidentified egg. She gazes deeply into Diep Hao's eyes and says, "This is wonderful, great god. I'm finally able to be of some use to you. I've been such a burden. I'm so sorry. And thank you for not abandoning me." He walks away with a cold, arrogant air. Don, get ahead of yourself. I'm not falling for that. I'm not giving this egg to you. Oh no. I meant every word. I swear. Great God, don't misunderstand, I don't want your egg. Hey, great God. Wait for me. Outside the dungeon. I knew I wasn't wrong. This kid definitely has some skills. Even after the Berserk Dragon went into a frenzy, it was still no match for him. He doesn't seem like someone who's just stuck at level 3. Bring the game director to me. Yes. Miss. The dungeon monitoring system that 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 just built is useful. But it can only monitor low-level dungeons. Once we can monitor mid and high-level dungeons, it'll be a huge help in boosting our corporate team's ranking. Miss Moore. You called for me. Is something wrong? Headmaster 𝐂𝐞𝐚. What is Diep Hao's current point ranking in the dungeon? Diep Hao, that student who can't level up. He can't level up. Explain. Well, it's like this. Diep Hao was level 3 the moment he entered the academy. Back then, he was considered a genius. But 3 years have passed, and his level hasn't increased at all. We don't know what the problem is. Level 3. You've hidden it well. What exactly is your goal? Diep Hao, I'm getting more and more curious about you. What Diep Hao's score is ranked 3rd. How did he do that, Headmaster 𝐂𝐞𝐚? It's time to announce the point rankings for the dungeon. Make everyone's location public as well. What, Miss Moore? Are you planning to increase the difficulty? The mechanics of this dungeon are already brutal enough. If we reveal everyone's locations, the students will definitely start a civil war, especially this Diep Hao. He'll be hunted by everyone. The real world is far more brutal than this level 10 dungeon. What the Handmark Corporation wants are the most elite talents. And this Diep Hao, he isn't as simple as you think. I didn't expect the eldest miss of the Moore family to think so highly of Diep Hao. Does he really have something special? It seems I need to pay more attention to this Diep Hao. Inside the Shadow Forest dungeon. I can't believe you guys are teaming up to kill other players. This guy's the captain of the Trun Phong squad. His score is 2000. How despicable. Despicable. There's no rule saying we can team up. And this here is the captain of the La Phong squad. La Phong. You. I am just using the rules to my advantage. If you didn't want to join me, then get out of the dungeon and go complain to the headmaster. As he spoke, La Phong stomped hard on Trun Phong. The boys screamed in pain before slowly digitizing and vanishing. La Phong defeated the Trun Phong squad and earned 2,000 points. As expected of you, Brother Phong. Under your leadership, our 2 squads are invincible. Earning points is way too easy this way. This guy is the captain of Trung Dan's squad. 𝐘𝐞𝐯. I'm going to be a pro player for the corporate teams in the future. If I can even handle this, how will I survive later? How boring. Beating these losers doesn't even feel good. If it weren't for the points. Suddenly, a dungeon announcement appeared. The display screen from the system popped up. The academy is making the point rankings and player locations public. What the hell is going on? Brother Phong. Here. Isn't it obvious? The academy thinks the competition isn't intense enough. They're pushing us to go harder. This is exactly what I wanted. Now I have a perfect excuse to go out and rob everyone else of their points. Haha. Point rankings. Rank 1. La Phong squad. 15,000 points. Rank 2 Trung Dan squad. 12,000 points. 10,000 points. 3rd place. Team Diep Hao. What the that loser Diep Hao is still alive and he got 3rd place. How? You think you did it through luck? If you could get 3rd place just based on luck, that would be impressive. But your luck has just run out. All your points belong to me now. Hey. Follow me. Let's go clean up the battlefield and trample over them properly. That loser. Diep Hao. Yes. This guy La Phong is leading his squad. Racing toward Diep Hao's location, following the map's directions. A student is running for their life with their head down. This is the leader of 𝐻ua squad. 𝐻ua squad has 6,500 points. How can this be? How did it turn out like this? That guy is a literal monster. He threw a punch right in front of me. My squad was clearly surrounding him. But in the end, he took us all down alone. How is this possible? He's just a level 3 loser. So how does he have this much power? Fire has completely surrounded 𝐻ua. It's over. The escape route is blocked. Why run? I am not going to eat you alive. Besides, didn't you want my points? I'll stay right here and let you try to kill me. Come on. Don't be shy. Are you a demon, my teammates? We're all taken down by you. You think I am falling for your tricks. Damn it, I am going to die anyway. So I am taking you with me. 𝐻ua throws a full force punch at Diep Hao. You guys were clearly the ones who attacked first. So why act like I am the villain here? It doesn't matter. Diep Hao stopped the punch with just one hand. As long as I get the points, whether I am an emissary of evil, or an incarnation of justice. It's all the same. His dark flame true fire instantly incinerated 𝐒𝐓𝐷𝐿. 𝐒𝐒�𝐷𝐿 screamed in agony as his health dropped to 1%. Next time, remember to bring more people. Diep Hao finished him off and took 6,500 points from 𝐒𝐓𝐷𝐿's squad. He also received one basic recovery potion, activating the forced player versus player protection mechanism to remove 𝐒𝐓𝐷𝐿 from the area. Diep looked at Diep Hao with sparkling eyes. As expected of a pro, you counterattacked and wiped out all 4 groups that came at you. You're amazing. It's a shame that besides the points, these 4 groups didn't have any valuable items. However, the Academy has made score rankings and player locations public. This perfectly matches the style of that young lady in charge. She intended to make everyone kill each other more fiercely. But in the end, she just let me sit back and reap the rewards. What a nice setup. Congratulations to Diep Hao's squad, current score 22,500 points. Rank 1. A girl rushed from behind and hugged Diep Hao tightly. She said happily, Pro, we're in first place, this is awesome, alright. I get it. But now isn't the time to celebrate. Dante, let your guard down. In Diep's imagination, let's congratulate the genius healer. Win Diep. For taking first place in this dungeon competition, here is your medal and prize. Below her, all the students were cheering. Her name. Goddess, you are amazing, cut it out. Diep. Someone like you acting like a goddess, with this performance. I'm sure plenty of people are starting to hate you. It looks like there are only 3 squads left in the whole dungeon. Is the final moment finally here? But why are Lefong and 𝐄𝐿 just following us without making a move? I know his personality all too well. On the outside, he looks reckless. But he's actually extremely cautious. He's hiding in the distance and observing because my performance exceeded his expectations, so he doesn't dare to charge in blindly. He's waiting until he's finished calculating and is completely sure of himself. Then he'll jump out to assassinate me and steal all our points. How despicable. I heard Van Phi say that this Lafong guy has been targeting him everywhere. Why is that? Anyway, bro. It's just because he can't get over the fact that he used to be my lackey. Don't worry about him. Right now. What we need to do is focus on finding the final boss of this dungeon. But I heard the final boss? The Shadow Treant has merged into the deep forest. No one has ever been able to find it. The Academy is using the Shadow Forest for this competition. I suspect they intended for us to settle this through player versus player combat to decide the winner. I'm a bit surprised you could reach that conclusion on your own. Please, don't underestimate my IQ just because of my good looks. Okay, you are not wrong. This dungeon competition is indeed a test of our player versus player abilities. But I don't plan on giving up on this Shadow Treant boss. After all, it's got a ton of gear and EXP we can grab. Therefore, I am activating True Eyes. Hua. Can you even share your vision? The whole Shadow Forest is so clear. Every monster's location is appearing right before Diep Hao's eyes. It's definitely worth a special skill that costs 70,000 EXP. Found you the final boss. The Shadow Treant. The special True Eyes skill really didn't let me down. I easily found the hidden boss. Whether in the real world or in a dungeon. A powerful attack combined with special skills is the ultimate path. This is exactly what I need. Wait. The flames are leading the way to the boss. I didn't expect a navigation feature. Talk about great service. I should give it a 5-star review. I just had a sudden thought. Let's go. Win Diep. I found the final boss. Let's move out before someone else steals it. What, the final boss? That's great. Pro, but could you maybe be a little more humble? If you shout that loud, others might hear you. Lafong's group was hiding behind the bushes this whole time. That brat Diep Hao actually found the final boss. Is this a joke? But wait. What if he's trying to trap us? Is this Diep Hao messing with me? Usually he's as weak as a leaf and I mess with him all the time. But now it's like he's turned into a completely different person. How is it possible? But Brother Fong, you saw it too. Those 4 squads from earlier were almost entirely wiped out by him without we have a chance to fight back like this. What should we do? Boss Fong, should we keep following him? Isn't it obvious? Yours truly is joining that squad. We have to get their combat points no matter what. I don't care what kind of tricks he's trying to pull. I'm going to make him realize that I'm not like those other pieces of trash. Everyone. Move out, got it, yes. Sir, I'm going to take down both him and the boss. Wait. This isn't good. Boss Feng. The location for Diep Hao has vanished. Damn it. What's going on? How does a living breathing person just disappear? When the hell did he learn a skill like that? Is he trying to screw with us, Boss Feng? What do we do now? Wait. Isn't that girl Nguyen Diem? Diem from class 3, still in his squad? She's right over there. Surround her. I don't believe for a second that he'll just stand by and watch like a total coward. You want to play? Then yours truly will play with you. Diep Hao, great God. Please stop joking around. Where are you? This is no time to be invisible. He just left me with one sentence asking me to be the bait, and then he vanished. What did he mean by that? Does he want me to lure La Feng's group into showing themselves? But they aren't that stupid. Would they really fall for it so easily? While Diem Diem was still lost in thought, La Feng was already standing right in front of her. He barked. Where is Diep Hao? They fell for it. What? What are you guys doing? Why did you suddenly appear like that? You scared the life out of me. Stop playing dumb with me. Tell me where that loser Diep Hao is hiding. I don't know either. He just suddenly vanished from the map. I can see him anymore. I'm sure you guys noticed that on your own maps. Right. Keep lying to me and see if I don't cut you down right now. I really don't know. Please come out. Great God, I've tried my best. But I can teach much more of this. Suddenly, a massive sound echoed through the area. What? What is that? An earthquake, a giant, massive foot came from behind them and stomped down, crushing 3 students instantly. What just happened is this? The final dungeon boss, the level 10 Shadow Treant. No way. Why are we so unlucky? How did we run into a boss that no one has ever found before? I thought we could just rely on our PvP points and hold out until the end to win. But now, how are we supposed to fight this thing? Panic for what? The Shadow Treant is just a level 10 elite. We have 10 people. Get into formation. I'll hold its aggro. Yes? 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊. Was this your plan all along? Diep Hao, to lure us here? Fine. I'll accept this grand gift of yours. Just wait until I become the first person to clear the Shadow Woods. Then I'll cut you down as a way of saying thanks. For now, we'll use the standard boss strategy. Aim for its elemental weaknesses. The monster roared furiously at La Feng. All fire mages. Front and center. Understood. One of the boss's arms swung down, but La Feng blocked it with his shield. Healers. Watch my health, Dante. Stop. Yes. Sir. He blasted the monster with a fireball. DPS. Go all out, as long as I am here. Don't worry about the aggro. Yes. She stood to the side, watching. Such perfect coordination. This doesn't look like a newly formed squad at all. It seems La Feng's arrogance isn't just for show, he actually has the skills to back it up. Asterisk. Boom boom times. Explosions rang out as the monster's health steadily dropped to 70%. Where are you? Great God, if you don't show up soon. This Shadow Treant might actually be defeated by La Feng's group. This is getting interesting. At this rate, we might actually take down the Shadow Treant. Let's be bolder. It's not a maybe. It's a certainty. Between our numbers and Boss Feng's leadership, 𝐒𝐓𝐷 10 boss is nothing. La Feng landed a direct hit on its leg. No damage what it turned to stone, and it's immune to all damage. Everyone, watch out, the boss is entering phase 2. What's going on? What's happening? The monster slammed its foot down, creating a massive fissure that glowed with a blue light. Dante asked me, I don't know what the hell is happening. No one has ever made it to phase 2 of the Shadow Treant before Boss Feng. How do we fight this? Look. Under the crack, the monster's tentacles are starting to move and spread out. Why is it? Why is it moving like that? Then, a blue eye opened up. Countless identical monsters appeared and surrounded them. Oh man. Is the Shadow Treant splitting its power to activate these mini-trants? Our numbers don't mean anything now. These little monsters are at least level 7. Run. Run my ass, everyone. Stay in formation. If they re-aggroed, lure them to me. Don't panic. Wait. You? Guys, La Feng turned around only to see that all his teammates had bolted, leaving him all alone. Meanwhile, Diem Diem was being tightly bound and held upside down. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Let me down right now. You perverted monster. If you don't let go. I can even move my arms. A few suggestive sounds echoed through the air. Great God. Save me. Suddenly, like a superhero, Diep Hao came flying in. He landed a massive blow right to the boss's gut, sending it face-planting into the dirt. Because the monster's grip loosened, Diep began to freefall from the air. Luckily, Diep Hao caught her just in time, cradling her in his arms as they landed safely. Your mission is complete. Well done. Great God, but next time you're rewatching the show, remember to stay further back. Really, did I actually help you? Great God. Of course. The girl burst into tears and hugged him tightly. That's so good to hear, I was so scared. But I am so glad I was finally useful. Asterisk sob times. It's okay now. I'm really sorry for using you as bait. Don't too worry. I'll make it up to you once this is over. Damn it, this is no time to be flirting, La Fong shouted at them while struggling to fight the boss. I knew it. You piece of trash, you were pulling. So. Diep Hao. You think you can lure us to the boss and then scavenge the rewards, you dirty bastard. You think you can just sit back and profit off us. No. No. I'm just here to watch the show. Dealing with a boss like this doesn't actually require your help. But your performance honestly surprised me. Your leadership and composure are remarkably mature. But right now, I don't have time to listen to your flattery. If you recognize my talent, then let us team up. Even if you two are just trash, you can still serve as useful meat shields. Hurry up and lure the monsters over here. I only complimented you a little. Don't get so cocky. This isn't some playground for the National Guard. Get out of my way. You piece of garbage? Or I'll kill you. Seeing 𝐂𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 flying toward him, Diep Hao realized he could crush him with one hand. Team up. Why would we need someone like you defeat 𝐂𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 and take his 8,500 points? Damn you, Diep Hao. In a dangerous mess like this, you were actually killing your own people, your own teammates. Teammates, no. In my eyes, you are just easy points waiting to be collected. La Fong charged at him in a fit of rage. You dare act tough in front of me, damn it? I'll kill you. Oh, losing your cool already. One strike was enough to send him flying. Passion and spirit are fine. But without real power, you'll be the first to die on the battlefield. You bastard, who the hell are you? To lecture me. Stop acting so high and mighty. Diep Hao, no matter how good you are at player versus player, you can take down a boss alone. Stealing our points won, do you any good? If you die by the boss's hand, you won't get a single point anyway, is that so? Then I'll leave you alive, so you can be the last to die. That way, you can see it with your own eyes. Then, Diep Hao raised his hand toward the sky, releasing an overwhelming pressure. I'll take all the points and walk away unscathed. You. What are you trying to do? Countless sparks began firing toward the monster. Points began stacking up rapidly. Plus 1,000 points. Plus 500 points. Plus 800 points. Why? Why are we getting hit too? You are a monster. Diep Hao La Fong's team was being torn apart. La Fong, help me let go. Let go of my hand. The boss. Under attack. Let out a pained roar. The phantom beast withdrew its power and split it up. The petrified body is cracking. This means. Boom, its body shattered. And a different version emerged. This new form is much smaller than before. Phantom beast. Shadow state. Health remaining 40%. Dark element level 1. Could this be the final form of the phantom beast? Is this really its final state? Even though it's smaller, it feels much more powerful than before. Great hero. You have to be careful. Suddenly, the boss standing in front of Diep Hao vanished. It reappeared to attack him from behind. Luckily, Diep Hao's sharp eyes caught it just in time. So fast, its speed increased that much. He used his sword to block the strike. This isn't the speed of a level 10 boss. Diep Hao then flew even higher. Its body is smaller and its speed is up. But its strength hasn't dropped at all. If an ordinary player doesn't have a specific strategy, it would be nearly impossible to take it down. Green energy surged from the boss as it continued its relentless assault. Down below, La Fong watched and grinned. This is it. It's over for you. Diep Hao really thinks he can solo this boss. It's luring you into the air, just to spam skills and kill you. By the time you hit the ground, you'll be nothing but a pile of mush. Haha, your judgment isn't wrong. But so what? No matter how many tricks it has, it's still just a level 10 boss. A true kill doesn't need to be complicated. You just have to hit the weak spot. 1 minute later, Diep Hao had it surrounded by flames. It screamed in agony. A little more fire should do it. He landed gently and walked away. The boss, under constant fire, let out a desperate cry for help. 5 minutes later. The flames consumed it. Health is now at 0%. Congratulations to Diep Hao's team for defeating the Phantom Beast boss. Reward, 10,000 points. First kill, bonus, an additional 10,000 points. Congratulations player Diep Hao for achieving the Kindling the Fire achievement. You have cleared the Deep Forest Shadow Dungeon. Survivors 3. A portal appeared before them. The gate is open. Please leave the dungeon immediately. Lafong still couldn't believe his eyes. You actually solo killed the boss. How are you? Really, Diep Hao? As long as you re-strong enough. Anything is possible. All right. The show is over. Now, it's your turn. Hearing Diep Hao's words, he immediately acted pathetic and begged for mercy. Brother Hao, I'm so sorry, please. Have mercy on a nobody like me. I'll never be disrespectful again. I'll be your loyal lackey just like before. Okay. You actually have the nerve to say that. You want to be my subordinate. Too bad you no longer have the right. Damn it, don't get too cocky. Diep, even at this point, you still want to try a sneak attack. Lafong. But these dirty tricks don't work on the what? Great hero. Boom. A loud explosion echoed through the smoke. And a card appeared. This is a puppet card, bye-bye. Diep Hao, no matter how strong you are, your real combat experience is pathetic. He's trying to run. You were not take my points. Haha. Lafong was cheering as he reached for the exit. But then Fong Ha swung his sword directly at him. In the face of absolute power, experience doesn't mean a thing. He was instantly incinerated. Diep Hao has defeated Lafong. He must have taken all of Lafong's team points. Then, he slowly disappeared from the leaderboard. He picked up an item, the puppet body. Once activated, the user creates a puppet clone while the real body enters stealth mode for 30 seconds. 2 uses remaining. Number of survivors in the dungeon 2. Diep Hao 62,000 points. WinDM 21,000 points. Oh yeah, I've accumulated 21,000 points in this dungeon at an exchange rate of 1 to 10. I could get 21. I'm gonna be rich. Listen. I told you before we started that we redisbanding once we leave. So, the 500,000 point reward is all mine. You don't have a problem with that, do you? Why would I have a problem with that? I am already more than happy with what I've got. Thank you so much for helping me win. Great master. Hey. This girl actually knows how to be satisfied. She's a newbie, but her intuition is spot on. Defeated boss Shadow Treant. Gained 50,000 XP and 20,000 in prize money. Reward obtained dried Treant branch times 20. Treant bark times 10. And 2 level 10 magic crystals. Obtained gemstone, Nature's Heart. When used, it increases healing weapon effectiveness by 30% and has a chance to summon a healing sapling. A gem that boosts healing. That's basically a rare item, isn't it? But for me, it is useless. Looking at the description and quality, it's worth a lot of money. But having too much gear will only draw suspicion. It'll make things difficult for me later. Here. It's yours. DM quickly grabbed it. What? You're giving this to me? This is so expensive. I didn't even do anything. Giving me a gem this valuable. Could it be that you? Great master. Feel something from me. Stop right there. Halt your delusional, unrealistic train of thought. This is just your reward for acting as bait earlier. Nothing more. I'm keeping my promise. All right. I'm disbanding the team. Yes. Sir, suddenly. A loud rumbling sound, like a landslide, echoed through the dungeon. Warning, warning, dungeon space anomaly detected. All players must evacuate the dungeon immediately. The portal will close in 2019. What's going on? A dungeon anomaly. This can only mean something serious has happened on the outside. Hurry, get through the portal and out of the dungeon. If we get trapped in this space, we'll never get out. Understood. System countdown 16. Running too fast. DM tripped and fell. What's wrong now? It hurts. I think I sprained my ankle. Are you kidding me? At a time like this, 13, the girl started sobbing uncontrollably. I'm sorry. I'm holding you back again, sob. I knew a gamer noob like me shouldn't have entered a high-level dungeon. Go on without me. Great master, just leave me behind. I can drag you down with me. She's right. In this day and age, trying to do things beyond your ability is just asking for death. Diep Hao immediately swept DM into his arms. 12. You're a huge pain in the neck. But Great Master, you are still the teammate I chose. Abandoning a teammate to save my own skin, that's just not how I roll. 10. With that, he took a deep breath and built up momentum. He threw DM straight into the portal. Go 9, Great Master. What are you doing? Why are you being so stupid? Sacrificing yourself for me. 5. No, I don't want to be the only survivor. You said you wouldn't leave a teammate behind. 3. Diep Hao, the dungeon portal has closed. Man. Why does she have to make it such a tragic melodrama? She should have been an actress. You are now using a town return scroll. Sacrifice myself for her, yeah. Right. She's overthinking it. I only threw her into the portal because I was afraid a newbie like her would forget to bring a town return scroll. This scroll lets you return from a dungeon to a pre-selected location in the real world. Cannot be used while locked or in PvP mode. Activation complete. Beginning teleportation to the academy. Teleported to the student lounge. What on earth? Why is the dungeon exit in such a state of ruin? Where did all the teachers and students go? Was it an earthquake? No. That's not it. The portal wouldn't be that fragile. There must be another reason. From the room next door, the sound of sobbing drifted in. Sob. Diep Hao. Why were you so foolish? Hey. Who is the foolish one here? Is this really the time to be thinking about that Diep Hao sob? Thank goodness you were alive. The portal closed. And I thought you were trapped in the dungeon. Sob. He gently patted her head. Hey. Stop crying. I am a fiend. Even if the portal closed, I still had my town return scroll. Diem stood up and threw herself into his arms. Don't ever trick me like that again. Promise me. Whoa. Hey, I'm telling you. What goes on in that head of yours? All day. Isn't using a return scroll just common sense? I'm sorry. I overstepped my bounds. What's the deal? When Diem was so bold in the dungeon. But now she's back to being shy. Damn it. How are there still 2 students left here? A group of thugs holding knives approached. What the hell happened? Didn't they say all the students were locked in the gym? Hurry up and grab them. If the boss finds out, we re-screwed. That symbol on them. Could they be the Black Core mercenaries, the same legion that committed those murders in the safe zone 5 years ago and got banned? Wait. That's not right. Why would a mercenary group that prioritizes profit above all else sneak into the safe zone and target a school? What's their goal? A school wouldn't offer you guys any profit. Suddenly, a name flashed through Diep Hao's mind. No Kani. Damn it, why would a level 3 student have, with a girlfriend this beautiful? Heaven would never allow anything to happen to her. You look terrified. Just hide behind me. Diep Hao. Don't worry. I am right here. Don't sweat it. This level 3 piece of trash actually dared to challenge me. Break the kid's legs. I want him to watch while we have our fun with her. His girlfriend is just a student. I've never had a taste of that before. Hey, you better break all 3 of his legs, alright? Let's go. They charged at each other. But Diep Hao wiped them out in a heartbeat. Asterisk. Ding times. System notification reward for defeating them. 2,000 times. No. It's impossible. You're clearly only level 3. How could you one-shot level 15 guys like us? The soldier yelled. Unable to believe his eyes. His health bar was dropping fast. Please. Spare my life. I need to heal. The whole school is sealed off by a barrier. Looks like I won't get to report back to the Han Mak group for that reward. Wait. Why am I still losing health? This debuff is... You lied to me. My health is at 0%. My combat power is at 0% too. You tricked me from the start. I never said I'd let you go. Where is the lie in that? Critical hit reward, 1,000 times. Obtained 500 gold. Asterisk ding times level 10 times 1. Lower tier treasure map times 1. Adult magazine. Times 1. Why do these weird items keep dropping? The school is blocked by a barrier. There's no way out. Go find a safe place to hide. Make sure you aren't found. Yes. Sir, but... What about you? The school's been hit by black market mercenaries. Right now. I'm the only one with a shot at saving everyone. Even if it's dangerous. I have to go. I'm telling you again. Find a place to hide. Do not make another mistake. If you screw up in the real world, you'll lose your life. Yes. I understand. I'll find a place to hide for sure. Is Diep Hao actually worried about me? He's so kind. Even though I'm a total noob. He doesn't look down on me at all. After giving DM strict instructions, Fong Ha felt at ease to move out. Diep Hao. Please be careful, stay safe. Don't worry. I've got a plan. The most important thing is keeping 𝐘𝐞𝐚𝐫𝐬 alive. She's my golden goose. My eldest miss can't die here. If she does, who am I going to collect my reward money from? Damn it. Haven't we rounded up all the students already? Why do we still have to waste energy on patrol? Isn't the captain worried? There might be students who haven't left the dungeon yet, who told our squad to guard the dungeon entrance anyway? These 2 guards are both level 15, with 100% health. What? We already destroyed the dungeon entrance. Even if there were students left inside, they'd be dead by now. None of them are coming out. Telling me this is useless. Fine. It's time for the shift change. Let's head back to the squad. These 2 had no idea Diep Hao was standing right there, listening to everything. The patrol soldiers are all level 15, plus. They have the numbers. Normal players are only level 10 to 20. They really can fight back. Diep Hao opened the system to check. The cooldown for the Eye of Truth still has 20 minutes left. Eldest Miss Mac. You better hang in there. Until I know how their forces are spread across the school, I'll just follow these 2. That captain they mentioned might have even more information. Inside the gym. Boss. All the students we caught at the dungeon entrance are here. Very good. Dawn 2 move. If you want to live, you better behave for me. What do you people want? Let me go. And my students too. This guy is the mercenary squad leader. He is currently level 25. He looked at the tied-up teacher with a lecherous smirk. Damn. Who tied her up like this? You guys are geniuses. How dare you cause trouble in the safety zone of the academy? That's none of your business. He walked up to the teacher and squeezed her face. You should be thinking about how to serve me so I stay happy. That's the only way you're staying alive. Hearing that, the teacher struggled to break free from his grip. Let go of me, oh feisty. Aratv, the girls in this safety zone really are different. Eating well and sleeping soundly every day. Not just her attitude. Even her body is developed so well. Haha. Haha. I love it here. This girl is top tier, as long as the captain is satisfied. But sir, after you eat the meat, don't forget to leave some scraps for the boys. Haha. You're a funny kid. You'll be next. Thanks. Captain Haha Humph. A bunch of cowards. If we fought back with everything we have, at least we could let the teacher escape to call for help. The captain used his filthy hands to touch the teacher's chest, then ripped her clothes open. No time to waste. Let's get down to business. Haha, the teacher was paralyzed with fear, her whole body shaking. La Fong, despite being tied up, lunged forward to knock him down, protecting the teacher. Stay away from her. You scum. Miss Lee is my goddess. I won't just stand by and watch. Before he could finish, the squad leader threw a heavy kick right into the stomach of La Fong. La Fong was sent flying, coughing up blood on the spot. A level 5 brat actually trying to play the hero and save the beauty. Hey? I get it. I bet you have feelings for this girl. Don't you? But I can blame you. Who wouldn't want a piece of something this good, a pervert like you, who doesn't even care about his own life? I actually like your style. You've got the potential to be a real villain. Wake up, kid. The nature of this era is the apocalypse. Don't let the peace of the safety zone cloud your eyes. Looking at these useless brats? They don't deserve to live. Kill them and you can survive. Plus, you'll get to join our Black Tiger Mercenary Corps. What? No, please. Brother Fong, don't kill us. The squad leader then cut the ropes binding him. I really am a bad guy. La Fong said. What? No, Brother Fong, please don't kill us. Not only were you a senior at school, but you even enjoyed the thrill of killing in PvP dungeons. Seeing this, the teacher's tears began to fall uncontrollably. I'm a La Fong, but I know the difference between reality and a game. He held the knife, pointing it toward his friends. You mercenary scumbags, I don't give a damn about joining you. Die. You piece of trash. He threw a kick, but the squad leader easily blocked it. Fine. And here I thought you had some brains. I didn't think you'd disappoint me like this. So, you want to be a hero? Huh? He angrily swung his knife at La Fong. This is how it ends, damn it. I finally try to do something good in this life. And this is the result, this crappy world. He closed his eyes, waiting for death to come. Suddenly, a voice rang out. It seems you rare not as much of a scumbag as I thought. La Fong. The squad leader was suddenly hit by one of Diep Hao's kicks. coughing up blood instantly. "See, Captain, are you okay?" What was that sound? His health was dropping, it was currently at 50% and there was poison on his back. What the hell happened to him? The Red Widow's lethal venom dealt massive damage to the target. Along with poisoning, bleeding, and weakness. Uses remaining 2. Even though you usually do a lot of bad things, when facing real danger, you actually acted like a real man. Stealth skill after use grants stealth for 30 seconds. Cooldown time 1 hour. Can be sensed by high-level creatures? It seems following those 2 mercenaries was the right call. Is everyone okay thanks to the help of the Red Flame Emperor? The stealth and unknown items were able to work incredibly well. What is the limit? Though I need to find a chance to test it. How did this kid suddenly show up and ambush the captain? The captain is level 25. He must have used some dirty trick. Kill him. Now the mercenaries rushed toward Diep Hao aggressively. He remained calm and shouted, "If you want to live, get down." Lafong stood there dazed, not quite understanding. "Get down." As soon as the words were out, he obeyed. Diep Hao used a spinning strike, knocking them all down in the blink of an eye. Congratulations, player has earned 5,000 XP. The squad leader lay on the ground. Seeing his comrades wiped out in an instant, he gnashed his teeth. You. Ugh. Buster Diep Hao. You killed them, all of you. Shut your mouths. None of you stood up earlier. So why do you dare speak now? If it wasn't for Diep Hao, we'd all be dead by now. These scumbags don't deserve any pity. Brother Fong is right. Diep Hao is amazing, thank you. When facing actual life and death, your performance gave me a whole new perspective on you. You have what it takes to be my right-hand man. Now, do you still want to join me? Yes, please. Let me join. Diep Hao, no. Brother Hao, I don't want to be a small fish swallowed by the big fish anymore. I want to get stronger. For that goal, I'll do whatever you say. Not a bad ambition. Only those who have truly experienced life and death can understand the nature of this era. He picked something up and handed it to Lafong. Take this. Consider it a gift from me. You know what you have to do. Right. Yes, damn it, you rotten brats. You dare mess with the Black Tiger Mercenary Corps, I suggest you stay in your lane, and let me go right now, otherwise. Not just you, but your entire families will die. I obviously know exactly what your group has been up to. That's why I won't hesitate for a second. The mercenary squad leader's status currently shows 1% health left, poisoned, bleeding, and weakened. I never thought Lafong would have a day where I'd serve justice. Before he could finish his sentence, Lafong thrust the knife directly into his stomach. This is level up. A glow of power radiated around him. He had now broken through to level 10. What? I jumped 5 levels at once. This is incredible. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Hao, for your help. From now on, my life belongs to you. All right. There's no need to be so dramatic. At that moment, all the students started chiming in too. Brother Hao, please, let me join you. I'll definitely work hard and follow only your orders. Yes. That's right. Please take me with you. Brother Hao, do you guys even deserve it? Boss is right, you cowards aren't even fit to carry his shoes. The fact that we saved you is already a miracle. Everyone, shut your mouths. Yes. Thank you. Lafong. In my eyes, you were always a bad kid. But I never expected you to step up for me in such a critical moment. Thank you. Being praised like this. Lafong's face turned bright red. No need to thank me. The best part about being a bad kid is not caring what anyone thinks. Who would dare to bully you right in front of my eyes? I couldn't just sit back and watch. All right. Hurry and help me untie the others. We can stay here for long. Yes, Diep Hao. What should we do next? There are still so many students who are locked up. Plus, the school is sealed off, so there's no way to escape. Please. Don't to worry. Il fine? Away. Right then. A system notification rang out. The cooldown for the true eye skill has finished. It's always available. This couldn't have come at a better time. System. Activate Eye of Truth on the school. Eye of Truth initiated. School simulation complete. Biological distribution mapped. Please proceed. Player. Warning review map data. According to the map, most of the teachers are being held in the gym. Although the guards' levels aren't that high, there are a lot of them. On one side of the school, most of the soldiers are scattered between level 15 and 18. With 25 being the highest, the warehouse is unguarded. I can have Miss Lei and the students hide there. But this Black Tiger Corps isn't just for show, they have 2 elites over level 40, level 45. That must be the Corps commander. So level 20 must be 𝐂𝐐𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿. But where are her bodyguards? Why aren't they showing up on the map? On the other side of the school, they respread out from level 18 to 40. 45 is the strongest. Another level 40 is guarding the gate, probably the vice commander. On my way here, I saw that the school warehouse was empty. La Fong. Take Ms. Lei and the others there to hide. But I want to go with you. Boss, let me help you wipe those soldiers out, right now. You'd just be a burden to me. Besides, you have a more important mission protecting Ms. Lei and everyone else. Take this. Diep Hao pulled out the Red Widow's lethal venom gauntlet and handed it to La Fong. La Fong held it, his voice trembling with emotion. Is this the combat gear you used to kill that level 25 mercenary? Boss, this is way too high grade. It's a waste to give it to me. Just take it. With your current strength, if you run into anyone from the Corps, you are dead meat. Remember, avoid combat at all costs. If you absolutely can avoid it, strike first to suppress them. Use the backstab effect to maximize its power. It only has 2 uses left. So time your strikes carefully. Don't you worry. Boss. Backstabbing is my specialty, he said, sounding incredibly proud of himself. Good. Don't let me down. My main goal is to save the eldest Miss Mark. But that Corps commander is level 45. The gap between us is too wide, even with Crimson Flame's support, facing a 33 level difference. I'm not sure I can win. The biggest problem right now is that I can fight across such a massive level gap. With my link level at 12, I can take down enemies under level 25. But what about that level 40 gatekeeper? A 28 level gap isn't a joke. To be safe, I need to hurry and raise my link level. System space. I've accumulated 50,000 EXP. You may choose to upgrade your account link level or unlock a special skill. Upgrading link level. Level +9. Current link level 21. I can feel the power surging through my body again. Diep Hao is currently at level 4. With 100% health. Finally, my base level went up. So with the system, the ratio between link level and base level is 10:1. Link account has reached level 20. Successfully activated the Crimson Flame Emperor's talent. 1 talent point remaining. Player. Please choose a talent path. Looking at this display, it wants me to choose between DPS or tank. My link level went up, but there's still a 20 level gap. Choosing the defense talent is the most logical. Right? Staying alive is what matters most. Defense talent selected. Defense specialization reached 1-star rank. Let's see what a 1-star defense can actually do. Active skill tied to the defense talent unlocked outbreak. An active melee skill. Use fire to burn the target, reducing their defense. Duration 1 minute. Cooldown 1 hour. I didn't expect a new skill. Outbreak sounds like it could be interesting. I've suddenly got a pretty bold idea. It's nice here in the safe zone. Isn't it? It's so peaceful. Nothing like the wasteland outside. Well, obviously, even a group as strong as our Black Tiger Corps doesn't dare venture too far from the safe zone into the unknown parts of the continent. I heard that continent is the ruins of the old Earth from before the UL era. It's crawling with insanely powerful beasts and wild dungeons. To this day, no one dares to explore it. Exactly. Even the elite teams from the big corporations have to be extremely careful out there. They're fighting tooth and nail over any new dungeons they find. I heard the Wangqing and Hanmark corporations are fighting for ownership of one right now. So, about this mission, shut it. The commander doesn't allow us to gossip about that. The two were so busy chatting that they didn't notice Diep Hao creeping up behind them. He unleashed a blast of fire at them. They were engulfed in flames, screaming in agony. Congratulations, player. You have received 2,000 EXP. There are 6 level 15s in this area, 3 level 20s, and 1 level 40. I'll take out the low level ones first and save the level 40 for last. 3 soldiers spotted Diep Hao and immediately launched an attack. Shit, we've got an intruder. Damn meat. Who was supposed to be watching the students? How did this brat get out? Stop talking and just kill him. There are several modified armored tanks around here. If I am right, this corps doesn't have a fixed base. They probably keep all their valuables with them, maybe even inside those tanks. 6 bullets were fired directly, flying straight toward Diep Hao. Asterisk. Boom times. Everything explodes in an instant. Then, a massive, menacing thug with a gun appears. He's just an ant. There's no need to panic. One blast, and he says history. This guy is big cool. Currently at level 40. One of the highest level players here, our vice commander, is legendary. If he steps in, that little brat is going to be blown to bits, haha. Of course. He's just a kid. And yet he dares to cause trouble here. If you want to burn me. This little spark won't even tickle. Diep Hao stood right in the middle of the flames and suddenly launched a counterattack, aiming straight at the soldier. What? How is that possible, this kid? At that moment, the vice commander saw this and was absolutely furious. He gnashed his teeth and glared toward that direction. No way, my high-explosive thunder cannon couldn't even kill a level 4 brat. Diep Hao's health was currently at 95%. Explosives, you far from having enough. Why don't you bring out all the firepower you've got hidden up your sleeve? As expected of the king's special heavenly mansion defense. Even at just 1 star, its defensive power is incredible. If it reaches 5 stars, soloing high-level dungeons won't just be a dream. This brat is so arrogant. I don't care who you are. If you dare to cross the Black Fox core, you are dead. I'm going to let you taste the firepower of the Hell's Roar. Taste this endless barrage. Diep Hao easily dodged every single shot. His health was still at 90%. Endless barrage. Huh. That's quite a weapon. This kind of pressure is exactly what a level 40 should have. This makes my cross-level challenge actually meaningful, without another word. Diep Hao leaped into the air and lunged toward him. A cross-level challenge, based on your pathetic level 4. Are you kidding me? Is your brain fried? Diep Hao's health continued to drop. Down to 85%. I'll admit. You harder to swat than I thought. But so what? A long-range strike from Diep Hao only managed to take away 2% of his health. It really was like throwing an egg at a rock. With that snail-like attack power. You think you can kill me? You really underestimating my level 40 strength, just as I thought. The level gap makes my physical attacks unable to deal much damage. I don't understand. I've fought my way to level 40 in the safe zones. So why am I being looked down on by a level 4 brat like you? Saying that, he landed a punch right on Diep Hao's face, a direct hit. Health down to 75%. Diep Hao was sent reeling, face first into the ground, by that surprise blow. If you know how hard it is to level up, then why did you dare set your sights on 𝐘𝐞𝐚𝐫? You don't know, Jack. Do you have any idea how much 𝐘𝐞𝐚𝐫's head is worth? You little brat. He then pulled out some kind of item and threw it down. You seem to know quite a lot. Huh, there's no way you are just a simple level 4. 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 must be hiding your strength. Playing the weakling to catch me off guard. Right, but with this kind of flashy attack, you'll never defeat me. If you've got something stronger, bring it on. Use it to entertain me and kill some time. Haha. No matter how he attacked, it was blocked by his protective layer, dealing virtually 0 damage. He truly is a level 40 who's survived the harsh world outside. His combat skills and support items are way better than mine. To defeat him, there's only one way. Even though I don't like relying on luck, it's the only option I have. I'll have to take a gamble. Diep Hao's health was down to 55%. Yet, he continued to use his shield to block the barrage. What now that your tricks have been exposed? Have you lost your mind? Haha, you arrogant little brat. Your defense is decent. But just standing in front of me like a punching bag is getting boring. Let's see how long you can hold out. Diep Hao's health was at 35%. Only 3 seconds left. At this close range, this skill is a massive threat to my life. Pay. What kind of trick are you pulling? Now fine. System notification outburst skill unlocked. An active melee skill of the defensive talent. Use flames to incinerate the target, consuming the opponent's equipment durability to reduce damage. Duration 1 minute. Cooldown 1 hour. I'll use this to decide the fight once and for all. Health at 10%. Outburst skill ready. Activate. Diep Hao, currently in a critical situation, can use this skill to turn the tides of the battle. You lookers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Wait. I can still take. Damn it, I don't have time to use an item I've set up by this kid. Big Cool's health was still at 98%. Aside from a strange buff on him, his health hadn't dropped at all. You mother You were playing me, damn it. This is a real fight. Not a game. I am not in the mood to play with you anymore. He fired continuously at Diep Hao, with even greater intensity than before. Can my health last for another minute? After that last hit, Diep Hao's health dropped to 8%. He was still struggling, pouring everything into using his shield to withstand the Vice Commander's attacks. Warning, player's health has dropped below 10%. Activating defensive talent ultimate skill Bloodlock. Duration, 20 seconds. Bloodlock perfect timing. In these 20 seconds, the winner will be decided. Damn it, a level 1 brat dares to challenge me. You were either insane or just plain stupid. What the hell? What's happening to my Hell's Roar? His clothes are being torn to shreds, my equipment. Why is this happening? There's no greater humiliation than this. He collapsed onto the ground. Looks like I guessed right. Your equipment's durability isn't that high. Since you didn't think it would come to the final moment. You surely too cheap to buy gear. I'll admit. I was a bit reckless. But in the end, my gamble paid off. Right. I used basic recovery potion. My HP's back up by 30%. What the hell? You son of a bitch. Even if my gear's all trashed, and I've lost all my stats. So what, Don? You dare look down on the items I've hoarded all these years? I'll still crush you to death. He immediately pulled out the mine in his hand. If you could killed me with items, I'd have been dead a long time ago. Nothing's going to change. Diep Hao, seizing the moment, he pointed his sword at him and threatened him back. Compared to before, you are even easier to kill now. Wait, I get it. I'm not fighting back anymore. Please don't kill me. I am just a hired hand. I was just following the captain's orders. Oh, in that case, I'll give you a chance. Open all those chests on the truck. They re-level 40. Yes, I'll give you the password. It's HHNB66 blood. Did I ask for the password? I said, open the damn chests. Yes. Sir, right away times task. Damn it. I couldn't trick him. Asterisk. Is this kid really just a student? How is he so sharp times? He quickly keyed in a series of numbers while plotting his next move. Asterisk, I'll act submissive to stall for time. Once the captain sends reinforcements, I'm going to make sure. He wishes he were dead times. Hey kid. The chest is open. Can you let me go now, before he could finish? Diep Hao drove his sword straight into his gut. In your dreams. You idiot. You bastard. He couldn't even speak as flames began to consume his entire body. Help, Captain. Save me. System notification. Congratulations. Player has received a reward of 30,000 experience points. Received 2,000 gold coins. Hell's Roar Weapon 1. And an unused level 40 special dungeon key 1. Only 2,000 gold. This vice captain is doing pretty pathetic for himself. No wonder he couldn't afford gear. But this dungeon key is an unexpected jackpot. Looks like this guy was stashing his own loot. Level 40 dungeon key recommended. Level 40 to 45. Location sector, C87. Outside the safe zone. Mode unknown. Whatever. I'll ignore the key for now. The treasure chest is what matters. Standing before the massive chest, Diep Hao felt a surge of emotion. It was his first time opening a chest like this. And he was a bit pumped. But if this is the Black Tiger Legion's vault, isn't it a bit small? Achievement unlocked, first treasure chest. A player's journey of discovery begins here? Getting an achievement just for opening a chest, that's a nice surprise? Anyway, let's see what's inside. Haha, congratulations. Player has obtained 1,280,000 gold coins. 150 units of low-grade gunpowder. 230 high-powered explosives. 150 recovery potions. 150 mana potions. And 10 ancient mana crystals. 500 rounds of exorcism ammo. And 1 Medusa tier. An epic tier item, but there's no description for it. What the hell does this even do? And these? Ancient mana crystals. I remember these are rare. They can be absorbed and converted into experience. This amount might not mean much to a level 40. But it's a huge gift for my current state. Conversion successful, 10 ancient mana crystals. Player has gained 100,000 experience points. I currently have 130,000 experience points saved up. System suggestion: player should unlock other accounts to gain greater power. This experience came at the perfect time, but I'm not unlocking anything else just yet. First, I need to make this Red Flame Emperor account an all-rounder. I'll focus on both offense and defense before moving on. System. Open the Red Flame Emperor talent panel. Current talent defense, 1 star. You can spend 100,000 experience points to increase the link level by 10 and gain 1 star talent point for free distribution. What? 100,000 experience points just for 1 star talent point. That's highway robbery. How much does it cost to unlock a new account then? Cost to unlock a new account with a level 20 base link is 100,000 experience point. Well, looks like I can keep this experience after all. It's probably better to just unlock a new account. I am a bit nervous. Though, hopefully luck is on my side and I get something strong. After weighing his options, Diep Hao finally made his choice. System. Unlock a new King tier account. Request accepted. Unlocking new King tier account. Please wait. Unlock successful. 5 minutes later, a figure appeared before Diep Hao. Mad Scientist 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊. A mad scientist from another world whose brilliant inventions ultimately led to the destruction of his own world. Within his mind lay all the secrets of the universe. Diep Hao broke into a cold sweat as it scratched his head. Well, I guess I'm pretty lucky it's not a combat class king account. But a mad scientist. But in a way, he has a man who stood at the absolute top of the world. Let's see what kind of skills you've got. These titles? Mad Scientist 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊, Master of Engineering. He doesn't have fixed skills. They change depending on the chosen title. Current unlocked title, Master of Engineering. The host can also upgrade the link by 10 levels to unlock other titles. Interesting. Based on the title, he's likely a support type with a very broad range and high playability. System. Switch to the Mad Scientist 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 account. Main account has been switched to Mad Scientist 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊. Current job, Master of Engineering. Ability. Let me explain it to you. Master, suddenly, a robotic cat appeared. After all these years, I'm finally back online. Diep Hao stared in shock. Who are you? Master. I was created by my original master. 𝐶𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿. I am an artificial intelligence named Thought. You may address me directly as Thought. I can help you conquer this world. Stop right there. Conquer the world. That 𝐘𝐞𝐯𝐿 nonsense is something I definitely won't do. Master. You aren't nearly mad enough yet. The secret to this powerful account is pure insanity. At that moment, Diep Hao's eyes burned, with fire as he pointed at it. Whether it is through action or imagination, the crazier you become, the more powerful you will be. Hearing that, Dai broke into a cold sweat. No? No way. I wouldn't dare. Let's get down to business. Explain the mechanics and abilities of this account to me clearly. Keep it under 70 words. Understood. The core system of this account is decomposition plus fusion equals creation. With your current title as Master of Engineering, any objects related to engineering can be dismantled and then merged to create powerful new items. Fascinating. This account is even more interesting than I thought. No wonder it gets stronger with madness. This ability is useless without a few crazy ideas. It is indeed a game changer. But, Master, there are currently limitations on the objects you can freely decompose and fuse. What kind of limitations? With your current synchronization level, you cannot decompose objects that are more than twice your own level. Furthermore, we must collect as many technical blueprints as possible to craft the desired equipment and weapons quickly and accurately. Understood. Then, one last question. What is the mechanism for switching between accounts? Are there any specific restrictions regarding that? I'll tell you. Wait. Have you finished talking? I swear. You little AI seem to know everything. Don't you? Accounts within the system can be switched seamlessly, whether you are in a combat state or not. However, I suggest you determine the best way to switch accounts to avoid any irreversible danger. Understood. In that case, I should head out to handle some business. Can't keep a lady waiting. Master. What about me, meanwhile? Inside a suspicious room, Mark 𝐘𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿 was being held captive. Black Tiger. You've got some nerve. Not only did you trespass into a safe zone, you even dared to try and kill me. Who hired you to do this? Do you even know who you were dealing with, Miss Mark? You should know our Black Tiger squad wouldn't dare touch you, unless someone was backing us. This man was Diep Hao, the leader of the mercenary group. Currently at level 45. Is it the Huang Qin group? Not bad. It is indeed the Huang Qin group. If it wasn't for the epic tier item, they provided Medusa's gaze, your bodyguards, Qi and Nya. From the Han Muk group. wouldn't be petrified for 30 minutes. They are both level 60. Our Black Tiger squad couldn't handle those two experts on our own. The 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 group must be truly desperate to try and seize the ownership rights for Sector C-23 from the Han-Mark group. They even resorted to this pathetic plan, thinking killing me would break the company. How naive. Haha, I don't care about the grudges between your corporations. As a mercenary, I only care about one thing. Money. Ms. Mark. You are a smart woman. So I'll be blunt. The 𝐒𝐓𝐔𝐂𝐊 group offered me 50 million to kill you. If you can give me 100 million, I can set you free. 𝐂𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿 sneered. So, my life is worth 100 million. Is it? Oh. If Miss Mark can offer more, I'd be happy to accept. The girl suddenly leaned in close to his face and said, Dream on. To a dishonest businessman like you? I won't give you a single cent. Miss Mark. You are a smart person. So why are you saying things that piss me off? I'll give you one more chance. Choose your words carefully. Think it over. Haha. There's no need. The Han-Mark group will never be manipulated, and we certainly won't let anyone trample on our dignity. Even if my own life is at stake, I won't back down. Falling for your scheme today was my mistake. But thinking that killing me will destroy the Han-Mark group is nothing but a joke. I gave you a chance to live and you threw it away. In that case, I have nothing left to say. He then drew his sword and swung it toward 𝐂𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿. Die. Your head is worth a fortune anyway. Suddenly, an invisible energy shield appeared right where 𝐂𝐞𝐯𝐿 was sitting, blocking the strike. An energy shield, where did this come from? Suddenly, a familiar voice rang out. Consider this energy shield my thanks for that business at the black market. You wear, but doing this again will cost you an extra fee. If I'm going to save your life, 10 million should do it. Yeehaw, what are you doing here? Just a level 4 brat dares to get in my way. Die. Black Tiger swung his blade, hitting Yeehaw directly. Yeehaw's health dropped by 20%, leaving him at 80%. What? How is your defense this high? I struck with full force and only did 20% damage. Actually, I'm the one who should be surprised here. Right. Just a moment ago, I held out for a long time against a level 40. Now, it only takes a few hits to kill me. My defense stats are way too low. If it were anyone else, they would have been dead by now. Yeah, huh. Even if you have some skill. Look at the situation. This has nothing to do with you, Don. Play the hero just to get yourself killed. Get out of here. The henchman immediately opened fire at the suspicious area where the energy shield was weakening. Right now, its defenses are down to about 30%. And what about the energy shield? Under their relentless assault, it won't hold out much longer. But this isn't about meddling in other people's business. My lady, if you die, who am I supposed to collect the points and reward money from? I went through hell and back to earn those. So don't you worry. I won't let you die. Hearing that, she couldn't help but feel deeply moved. This guy, he really is obsessed with money. Isn't he? Well, it makes sense. Otherwise, why would he dare to charge into the black market all by himself? The shield's defensive power is down to 1%. But a moment later, it's suddenly restored to 100%. What? The energy shield is back to 100%. How is that possible? Your strength, kid. No? That's not right. How do you have such a rare item? It seems like you aren't actually level 4. Where the hell did you come from? Why are you hiding your strength? Your rank is high, but you were surprisingly cautious. RN2. No wonder you were the captain. Compared to those other brainless lackeys of yours, you've actually got a bit of a head on your shoulders. Not bad for Fengu Mortis. I used my engineering master skill to merge 3 energy shields into one, tripling the armor value. This effect is truly intimidating. Suddenly, he remembered and asked, Wait. Don't tell me that explosion outside just now was you're doing? What did you do? As he spoke, Diep Hao dropped rounds from above. The Black Tiger member's eyes widened in shock. Look, these are high explosive grenades. I gave you too much credit, kid. At first, I was a bit worried you'd cause some unexpected trouble for me. But now, it seems if you're relying on these simple high explosive grenades, then you might as well just lie down and wait to die. Boom crackle. Countless explosions from Diep Hao's grenades erupted. Wait. Spider webs. These webs are draining my health. The current HP of the soldiers was rapidly dropping. They all fell below 15%. I've never heard of an item like this before. What on earth is this? Captain. Save me. This isn't a normal high explosive grenade. It's a binding adhesive grenade. I made sure it was sticky enough and tight enough. This adhesive grenade was crafted from the webs of an evil eye demon beast. Combined with high explosives, it can immobilize a target for 10 minutes while dealing continuous damage. Is that all Black Tiger had already broken free from the restraints? Don't think you can defeat me just by relying on these children's toys. Real battles aren't for kids. Leave the child's play behind and let a battle-hardened adult teach you what real combat is. With that, Black Tiger swung his sword, channeling all his strength towards Diep Hao. Diep Hao was making his own calculations. Items made from low-grade materials can handle a high-level martial artist. In that case, just Diep Hao's shield seemed unable to withstand this destructive force. My health is down to 50%. His speed and power have peaked completely. If this keeps going, the shield will shatter. If I let him land 2 more hits, I am dead. I won't even have a chance to drink a recovery potion. I can't panic. I have to stick to the plan to beat him. With that thought, Diep Hao swung his blade at him, but he dodged it effortlessly. Too slow, I've already made my move. And you were trying to counter with that. Show me your trump card. Otherwise, against my Thunderbolt electric armor, you were still just fodder for me to kill. Another strike was unleashed at Diep Hao, nearly shattering him. His health plummeted to 10%. At that critical moment, the system issued a notification: host health at 10%. Defensive talent Nirvana health lock activated. Health lock is active. This is the deciding moment. Diep Hao mustered his remaining strength to cast his magic explosive flame fire dragon bullet. What a joke. Getting hit by your low-level magic is useless against a level 45 like me. That's enough, Diep Hao. Hurry and run away. If this goes on, you really going to die. Run. We've already come this far. There's no backing out now. Besides, I haven't lost yet. The real fight starts now. Oh, look at you acting all fired up. Is this your ultimate move? Is this all the pain you've got, kid? Are you just here to make me laugh? Black Tiger was engulfed by Diep Hao's explosive flames. But his health only dropped by 10%. The comedy hour is over. I don't have the patience to waste on you anymore. One final strike to rip you to pieces. Just as he finished speaking, the flames cleared. Waiting for him was Diep Hao's newly upgraded, high-end version of his firearm. It was the big cool Hell's Roar. Wait. No. That's clearly been modified. Did you kill my big hun? This is impossible, the gun roared, spitting a constant stream of bullets at Black Tiger. He was using his shield to block. Don't be so shocked by the obvious. But it's not called Hell's Roar anymore. No. It's called the Screaming Guillotine. Screaming Guillotine Mark 40. It uses firepower reinforcement technology, with a sentry turret effect auto-tracking. Infinite ammo. Lasting for 1 minute. 3-hour cooldown. Don't be shy now. Weren't you complaining about my low damage? Well, how's a sentry turret for you? This epic grade weapon was reforged just to give you a little pleasant surprise. That energy shield couldn't hold on. It's completely shattered. Honestly, that Hell's Steel big gun actually managed to suppress me. That firing speed and power are insane. And the infinite ammo effect is the real kicker. Plus, after that brat somehow rebuilt it. It even has auto-aim. I've dodged so much. But it's still relentless. I've lost more than half my health. But once I deal with this nuisance, that kid is a goner with just 1 slash. After that last barrage, his health is down to 55%. I have to admit, that move of yours really caught me off guard. But taking away the mobility of your gun and turning it into a fixed turret, you are a total idiot. You just wasted an epic tier weapon for nothing. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. It'll be mine soon enough. Now, just be a good boy and die, Black Tiger roared, swinging his sword at the turret. The turret doesn't matter, it was just bait to lure you in, so I could strike. Because the real show starts right here. While Black Tiger was distracted, Diep Hao attacked him from behind. What, damn it? You brat. You still had a hidden card. Blood sprayed everywhere. The dagger that Diep Hao just used was a modified piercing dagger. It has a high chance of triggering a massive special effect with a single hit against humanoid creatures within a certain level range. The lower the target's health, the higher the chance. Remaining special effect triggers 1. You little bastard. Black Tiger spat out a mouthful of blood. His health plummeted to 5%. You dared to backstab me, even when he attacked Mo Qing. He couldn't possibly deal this much damage. The level gap is just too wide. No. Wait. That dagger must have some kind of insane special effect. Oh no. His health is regenerating. It's already back up to 30%. This is my guardian sigil. It's been triggered. That means your dagger actually has a one-shot kill effect. Let me explain. This level 50 guardian sigil grants passive immunity to one special attack and restores 30% health. It only works once. Damit spent a fortune on this. And you forced me to waste it. You damn brat, are you seriously blaming me? You wasted my special effect too. Didn't you? As he spoke, Diep Hao launched another attack. But Black Tiger quickly blocked with his shield. His energy shield cooled down that fast. This is bad. He's still too strong. Warning limit. Nirvana health lock will end in 5 seconds. Damit. If I had just used the power of the Nirvana group from the start, I could finish this deal easily. I never thought a pest like you would ruin everything. You are so freaking annoying. Once I kill you and 𝐂𝐶𝐞𝐯𝐞𝐿, I am definitely making them pay extra. Diep Hao was slammed to the ground. His health dropping to 10%. Limit. Nirvana health lock has ended. Please, restore health as soon as possible to avoid fatal damage. I'll admit, I didn't expect you to be as stubborn as a cockroach. I'll have to use my ultimate trump card to make sure you don't pull any more surprises. As he spoke, he pulled out a syringe filled with a glowing purple liquid and plunged it straight into his neck. Leave everything to me. Die. All of you. Black Tiger let out a primal roar as his body began to transform. 5 minutes later, he had turned into a blood-seeking Thunder Beast. This is an epic tier item that activates the Thunderburst armor, the true incarnation of the Thunder Beast. This drastically increases all stats and abilities for a short period. Duration 5 minutes. Is this what a battle between high-level warriors looks like? Not only do tactics keep shifting, but the abilities and items they use are completely unpredictable. Someone lacking resources would be driven to total despair. It's all over. This Black Tiger actually has so many rare items. He must spend a lot of time grinding dungeons. What a waste of talent. I cleared 56 Valley dungeons to get this epic tier item. I never imagined I'd have to use it against a nobody like you. If you have any other tricks, show them now. Let's end this match properly. To support the team, please scan the codes below. We truly appreciate every bit of your kindness. Thank you so much.